Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, let me get into lurking in your stream.
Yeah, I'm doing the same as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. We're effectively live. I know I usually start in Albion. In fact, we're gonna transport right to Albion right now. I think the two other bunnies left.
Yeah, that left a while ago.
Oh, okay. Sorry about going AFK.
It's fine.
I'm gonna toss up my stream on my phone too. I hate the new mobile app.
I don't like it either.
I don't think anybody does.
Also, my cat wants to co-star, so she's just gonna lay on top of my microphone, apparently.
Always love the cats.
Yeah. She's been coming for comfort lately.
Yeah, she was Gizmo. Oh, he's hiding right now.
Keep it short.
I don't think I've ever actually bought anything from this guy. I've just sold him stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so today we don't necessarily plan to do a whole lot. If you guys want to join in, definitely feel free to ask. We are on my Discord, so that is the one thing. But aside from that, yeah, everything else is, just hunky-dory. Weirdly enough, I don't usually plan a lot of my streams. But hey, whatever.
Going without a plan sometimes works. Actually, it works a lot more than you would think.
Yeah.
As long as there's enough entertainment value,
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta be interesting every 5 minutes. Like every once in a while, when you don't have something to say, just lift the camera up and give them a nice whiff of ass.
I don't think they'd want to see my ass.
No, not your ass, the character's ass. There's the benefits of being a female and a woman in the game.
Yeah, that's true.
I almost said female like a fucking so-called alpha. I'm not a huge fan of that lifestyle, but it's so we show in a good way as long as you don't fuck with me. That's the one thing though, they do fuck with us.
Somebody else said, no.
Yeah. It's really interesting. It's like I don't tend to get into that very often, but when I do, I am very passionate about how I feel about that lifestyle.
Right.
It's mostly about like how they treat other people. It's like I don't give a damn that you're successful. You do not, like, I am a fucking American. You don't have the right to talk down to me.
I forgot to ask if you were ready to go into a mission.
I'm good. I'm ready. I do need 100,000 more gold though, and then I can build the Volby.
Of course, Lara wants to be with me.
Oh my goodness. You also have a co-star. Yeah.
Daddy's busy right now. Can you come downstairs? I was actually kind of hoping for a couple bunnies, but I guess we'll do it with the VS's and see how long they stay.
Yeah. I actually was talking to the inner group. We actually were saying that like Viesa seems to be like the AoE ice character, and Haley seems to be the boss nuker. Which is really interesting. But she's actually a really good AoE character, which is very nice.
Oh yeah, she is. Why do you think I love her so much?
Yeah. Oh what? He just like.
Yeah, he does that. He's kind of like the boss in between waves. Not super important. Also, you can pick up void shards here too.
Oh, nice.
It's appeared from another dimension.
We gotta go hunt down the void energy. Also, apparently I have to rescue Haley. I'm over here like weird thing. This is how I feel about this. Isn't she a sniper?
Yeah,
Snipers
she is.
go dark sometimes for months.
Yes.
And you kind of sort of just have to like if they come back, they come back. If they don't, they don't. Kind of sort of thing. So her disappearing isn't entirely unnatural. In like the military. I guess like Alpha definitely is just tripping because she is new.
She is a very newly crafted Descendant.
Yeah.
Like she apparently just went through her augmentation.
Yeah. Just went through her augmentation and is doing sniper things. Proceeds to get a bunch of her allies showing up being all like, yo, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, you kind of sort of like blew my cover, but anyway, let's just take out these guys together, I guess. I'm frozen. Oh, they're icicle dudes. Okay.
There are some icicle dudes that do end up spawning in this mission.
Like that. No wonder our people were caught unawares.
I haven't fired a single bullet yet.
Yeah. Meanwhile, me, a weapons platform.
Yeah.
Actually, for the ultimate Volby, I actually decided to change her into an AoE clearer instead.
Okay.
Because I really want to get a hold of Haley.
Yeah.
I remember we were talking about this yesterday, but I wanted to mention it for the audience. I'm gonna get Haley for boss killing.
Speaking of which, I should probably work on another Valby build.
Yeah.
Are you coming? Come on, I know you can come down the stairs.
She probably saw a bug.
No.
I know all my nephews and nieces are like, bug, ew! Except for the teenager ones. They seem to be okay with bugs. Well, they don't purposefully touch them. Like, the best they'll do is probably the slipper or a stick. But the little ones will freak the hell out. But nobody likes touching bugs. Oh, he's gone. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. As you can see, my daughter decided to join in the stream.
Where did they go? Oh, they went over there. Okay, I see. I'm coming. Oh. Did I kill him? Or is he
No.
dead? Oh, there we go.
He basically takes a couple hits and then he vanishes. And then spawns in the next wave. Yeah.
Does he give us 2 stuff for making them go away?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's the first time I hit him, which is nice. Oh,
Sorry, I usually take care of that. Yeah, like I said, it's a really good place to get gold. It's a really good place to get void shards.
It's appeared from another dimension.
Running these is how I got a shit ton of void shards, to the point where I don't even need to think about it.
Yeah. It's a good thing I don't need those anymore. I'm so happy to get Volby.
Yeah.
But I actually saw a meme that very much fits the situation. Like me when something absolutely tragic happens, versus me when something minor inconvenience happens. I think the one thing is when something really major happens, it's usually during a time where you're in a good mood, but whenever something very minor inconveniences happen, it's usually either ruining a good mood or it's more than one one straw breaks the camel's back, you know? Oh.
Daddy's streaming right now.
It's appeared from another dimension.
Yeah. Yeah, more than one straw breaks the camel's back. That's the thing that I usually talk about.
I fired
Like,
one bullet.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
my ability ran out.
Yeah. You're never just like angry out all of a sudden. But it's usually something that causes the final straw.
Yeah.
But usually because there's something bad happening constantly.
Oh yeah.
And that's basically how anger works, which is not a lot of people realize that for some reason.
I got a stabilizer. Cool.
I think it's like not a lot of people have the ability, not the ability, but the willingness to analyze that situation, you know?
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking about it, it's like, why am I angry? And I think about like all the shit that's happening, and it's like, it's not that one thing that was the problem, it's the fact that there's multiple things.
The
Like one of
cumulative.
the things that, yeah, it's a cumulative, yeah, it's like a status effect.
Yeah.
Literally like you're accumulating blast procs from Monster Hunter, and when you accumulate enough of it, you just go boom. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Except it hurts a lot.
Oh yeah. I mean, sometimes you just punch a wall, and the wall is just like, dude, you punched a wall. You're gonna have a bloody knuckle now. It's like, yeah, I know.
Do you have any marked for arrest?
I think I do, yeah.
Because you can click on those things and sell them. The purple ones go for 100, and then the gold ones go for 1 million.
Yeah. From doing those missions, I actually went 100,000 away. So, which it was interesting because we only did like maybe 7 of them.
Yeah.
So that's a very good place to go for gold.
Yeah, it
I'll
is.
probably use that as a
89,000.
gold farm. Yeah.
That's what I usually do. Gold, Kuiper, mod farm.
Yeah. I think it's also the fastest version because even my regular place that I go for Kuiper and gold actually was smaller than that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting because mine is also an exploit. Because mine is like a bunny exploit.
Mine, it doesn't necessarily matter which character you run.
Yeah. This one, legitimately, you just need to go... not this one, but like... That one, legitimately, you just need someone with a lot of AoE. Which
Yeah.
could be bunny. Or
Could be bunny,
somebody
could be
with
Valve.
Yeah,
That Valve build does pretty decent for that too.
yeah. I think Valve could be pretty good because they do respawn once after you wipe them out the first time.
Yeah.
So that could be really good for like just traveling along the area and just wiping out the groups.
I like that. 250,000 damage on crit hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what's happening. We're hunting down the fucking quantum trap ball.
Yep.
So that's what gets the round down. So we have to go hunt that ball.
Yeah, but he only...
Everything.
Well, basically that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Where'd the ball go? There it is. We got it.
Alright, stop moving so much.
You see that? Void energy detected.
I'm sorry to say, but I cannot put Paw Patrol on.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the sound is going through my headset, honey.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get a lot of marked for arrest from here too.
That's good.
And like I said, the purple ones you can sell for 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then the gold ones are 1 million. What? Yes,
Bitch.
I know.
You're coming. Come here. Come here. There we go. I got him. I did chase his ass down. Jesus
I got
Christ.
70,000 gold. Nice.
Oh, nice. I got nothing but gold. It's like, you want gold, huh?
Yeah. I can't, Lara.
Oops. The cat, hit the,
I can't.
the enter button.
No chance.
It's like, oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. My cat
And she
is
also
just
wants
like,
to
I'm
watch
gonna
Blue's
put-
Clues.
Oh, yeah. She likes dogs. She's a dog person.
Oh yeah.
I kind of wish there was more cat shows.
Like, I mean,
Like,
technically,
close-
Paw Patrol does have cats in it.
Alright, that works. Well,
Because you don't really
cats
see
aren't
them.
villains, though.
Yeah, I know.
which
You
is
don't really see them
unfortunate.
very often.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there is Hearst, which is another kid show, and the main character's a cat, and they are good guys. So
Oh, nice.
that's one.
That works.
You have technically you have 3 cats. You have a dog. You have a goldfish and a turtle.
Oh, nice. Kitty, you can't stretch more just to touch me. She's over here like, oh, you like to touch me a lot, don't you? Tickle my feet. It's like, I'll tickle your feet. Here you go. If
An ambush like that,
you see
you wonder how
random
people
words
caught
pop up,
unawares.
that's just me having a situation with my cat.
Yes, I can't, Lara.
Out of my way!
I can't. Daddy forgot a tablet upstairs. That's the only way you can watch Paw Patrol.
You know,
Also, if you were to actually have a couple weapons to level up, this area is pretty good for that too.
yeah, I'm currently leveling up one of the weapons that I found off the ground. I just
Nice.
equipped it and was like, I'm just gonna level this.
Normally I toss a kind of
Here from another dimension.
build I don't really care about.
Hmm.
Though I have run into quite a few weapons I do want to build.
Yeah.
But
All I see
mushroom farming is kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I found a pistol that I like. It's not a legendary one either. It's my old pistol, the Rosetta something.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I
Yeah,
actually
that
want to
one.
do a build for that.
Yeah, I kind of think like that would be a really good weapon to build because after the buff, it seems to be doing some pretty good damage as long as I fully build it. But I only have
Mhm.
3 mods on it currently.
Yeah, you need a mushroom, don't you?
I probably need a mushroom and probably some
donuts?
Donuts.
What?
Eh. We started off calling them bagels, so I'm struggling to figure out which one I want to call them. But I think donuts is much better. I mean, people like donuts better than bagels most of the time, anyway.
Depends on who you're talking to. My wife loves her bagels.
Yeah, bagels are good. Well, sometimes bagels are good. I've actually had some
An
terrible
ambush like
bagels.
that.
I'm not a
No
huge
wonder
fan
how
of
people were caught
raisins.
unawares.
My
And
wife
every
can't
single
have
fucking
raisins because of
time-
allergy.
Yeah, yeah. And every single fucking time I go into a place that has bagels, they always gotta have a surprise raisin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't want this, it has a raisin in it. It's like, you don't like raisins? No, I don't like fucking raisins. It's like, but you're Filipino. It's like, I don't care. I don't like fish either.
Yeah, that's like me being Ukrainian and not liking sour cream. It's like,
Oh,
oh, that's so
yeah.
weird. Yeah, and your point? But that's
Yeah,
weird.
Sometimes it is. weird,
Yeah, and
you know
your
what?
point? I love
Yeah, oh, yeah.
pierogies. I love kielbasa,
Yeah.
but I don't like sour cream.
It's like a Texan who likes salad. That
Now,
is
you want to know
hilarious.
the most hilarious part though?
Do you know a Texan who likes salad?
I know 4.
Oh no.
That are actually vegans.
Yeah.
Like straight up full vegan.
Yeah.
As they don't have any meat whatsoever. This even includes fish. They will not eat
Oh.
eggs for the same reason.
Yeah.
What? Yes, I
I-
see.
I mean, the one thing about vegans is that they tend to be pretty cool until food comes up.
Hmm.
That's what I noticed about vegans most of the time. It's not the fact that they're crazy; it's that they're only crazy when food is a topic, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, they're pretty cool. It's kind of like me and like when someone's talking shit about your rally. I'm cool until that shit happens. I try my best to be nice about it, but I will defend her
Watch out! Enemy.
Oh, yeah.
as much as I feel like. Because I will acknowledge her bad stuff, but one of the whole things of like why I think the Warframe. The
You mean he hates her
Warframe
is because of day one launch.
Yeah,
She was legitimately.
Yeah,
Well,
she was legitimately broken.
yeah.
The thing
She was
is,
hard to
like,
acquire, and I think that put
Yeah.
a sour taste in everybody's mouth.
Yeah. I think legitimately, the way I see it is she's actually a main reason why I believe that the reason why Warframe currently is not doing well is because you don't put in enough effort to make it work.
Yeah.
Because I was already, like, day one outperforming Revenant.
Oh, yeah.
Over here, like, if I can outperform Revenant, either she's not as bad as she is, which she was pretty bad,
Yeah.
or I have the effort to make her work. One of those two is true. And I would say she is pretty broken, I would say that. Oh, she was pretty broken, I would say that. But I had the effort to make her work.
Well, here's the fun
Watch
part.
out.
You see, I bought her
Yeah.
day one because I didn't want to do the K drive stuff, and I
Yeah.
played around with her. Weirdly enough, I was able to build a pretty decent build day one. I don't
Yeah.
think she really needed the sword buff that everybody was calling for. I'm doing plenty of damage. Mind you, I wasn't playing Steel Path as much as I do nowadays, but the point is, I was able to do a pretty decent amount of damage and survive.
Yeah. The buff did very much help, but they also most of the things that did help was actually the bug fixes.
Oh,
She
yeah.
still has some major fucking bugs that can actually be very costly.
So
But-
does Grendel. So does any
Yeah,
other
exactly.
frame that transforms. Even
Yeah.
Jade technically transforms.
Yeah, and she actually does have a few problems when she
Yeah.
goes back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm shooting shit. Come here. I thought that was an enemy's ball, but it's not the enemy's
Watch out.
ball.
Enemy ambush.
It does have a different coloration than I thought it would, though. Either that or the second one in
Lara!
the game.
I can't keep chasing after you.
Oh. Bunny Gober.
Yeah, I
That's
still
a
gotta level her
bright
up 7 more times, and I think I need another 2 donuts into her too.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said you needed to put 7 more donuts into her. I was like, what the fuck?
No, 2 more.
Only 2, that's fine. That's more reasonable than what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, did you just get your bunny and she's doing this much damage? Like, no, that's,
No, I've had this
You've been
ultimate for a while.
yeah.
I've been slowly working on her. Like
Oh,
I said,
yeah,
I have all the ultimates.
Yeah. My cat is no longer on my desk,
An
so I can
ambush like
actually,
that.
like,
No
freely
wonder
do
other people
stuff.
were caught unawares.
I'm also
Nice.
gonna readjust my mic because she was laying on it.
I like the
There we
fact their
go.
mind's on my headset.
Yeah. I think headset mics tend to sound pretty mechanical, but I think I prefer it like that.
It kind of depends on the headset itself. That's the
It
other
also
thing I find.
It also depends on the voice too, because like some voices sound a lot better when they're mechanical. Does that make any
Yeah.
sense?
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Like, who's a good example? You know, I keep talking about MC Gamer.
I got
I
8
think-
million from that.
Yeah, I think him having his new microphone actually makes his audio sound a little bit worse. That's a personal hot take, because he kind of sort of has this now. He kind of now has this ASMR kind of voice where he just like doesn't like get excited about things.
I'm gonna
Not only
need
that, but he
to
doesn't have
go
the
deal
mechanicalness
with my
to
daughter. I'll be right back again.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about this, guys.
it. Nice weather we're having. Nice and toasty. And windy. Tornadoes. Explosions. I am building Volby. Can I rush her? Hell yeah, I can rush. I don't want to though. I don't want to rush her. I want to rush her, but I don't want to rush her at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, chat knows what I'm saying. Be all like, I have the ability to do so, but should I? Is the question. Like, is this something that is worth doing? Is it worth the 500 caliber? Be all like, oh my god, this man's name is Kyle. Oh no. Hmm. Hmm. Get up, stand up for your life. Imagine getting up and standing up. I mean, who stands up for their life? Boing. I desire. Yeah, like, I desire. Mm. Hold on.
back until further notice.
All right.
So how much credits did you get from that?
I was up to 14. No, not 14, but 1,400,000.
Nice.
And I started the Bowie build, and I was tempted to rush it, but I was like, nah.
I'll be honest, I rushed mine when it came to 5 minutes. I'm just like, I can't wait anymore!
Yeah.
In fact, I've done that with literally all the ultimates that I've crafted. Jeez, I stink. Want to run that mission again?
Hold on, let me see if I can find something to level. Probably add more stuff to level.
I got lots of stuff to level.
Mm-hmm. All general rounds just because.
Yeah, me have actually started making specific builds for specific characters.
Mm-hmm. Man, without my fan... Oh, wait, did I mention? I don't think I mentioned this, like...
Yeah,
on
your
my
fan
stream,
lit on
by the-
fire.
Man, my fan melted, and it smelled like plastic.
How? How though?
Apparently, either one of the wires was loose, or it just was so old that it just started overheating.
Hmm.
But there's something wrong with the electrical stuff.
Like, I mean, I have the desk fan that I've had for... well, since I lived in the apartment 9 years ago.
Yeah. This is one of those new fans, too, which is the worst part. A new fan fucking melting, which is really bad.
Yeah,
It started, like, randomly turning off and then turning back on again, so I'm assuming it was something electrical.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I just hope my fucking computer doesn't do that someday, because I have so much shit. It actually got me thinking that I should probably back up all my stuff onto my passport device. Just because I don't want to lose any of this, you know?
Yeah, one of the things I want to build is actually a network storage device for me. He's like, oh, just back it up to the cloud. Problem is that it can be revoked at any times. And
Oh yeah, speaking of that, Google Drive is deleting for me because I went over the amount of data it was supposed to have.
yeah,
So
they do that too.
Yeah, they're punishing me because of that by deleting everything. And I'm over here like, I don't give a shit. As long as you don't delete anything off my computer remotely.
They can't do that.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a bit different on phones because you run their software. So technically speaking, according to U.S. law, and by the way, for anybody outside of U.S., that includes me. Unfortunately, since they're an American company, they are governed via the U.S.
Yeah.
So basically, since you are running their operating system, this goes the same for Apple. They can dictate whatever rights they want.
Yeah.
So this also means Apple can... Where did I put my phone? I think I left it upstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay. We are on the Be Right Back screen. The baby does not need daddy today. And I mean, not today, but this time. Although, you never know, he might stop to say hi. Which is gonna be fun. My hair is making me extra hot.
Hey, right back. I found my phone.
Alright.
It happened to literally be right in front of my face, just behind me.
Oh.
Right. So let's go on that mission again, and then I want to go murder some colossi.
Yeah.
Actually, let's do a couple hard mode missions first.
Mm-hmm.
And I could probably work on my Lepic build, which is another build that's still in progress.
I also stopped to farm the materials necessary to build some mushrooms.
Okay.
No chance.
So I have one building, and the other one has enough materials left over to build another one.
You got 2 blueprints? Lucky.
Yeah, I got 2 blueprints. Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 blueprints last night.
Yeah, I got a blueprint, then I got I got a bunny piece, a blueprint, and then the second one was another, and the third one was another blueprint. Then I got a weapon piece, and I think I forgot what the other one was, but the 5th one was the piece, which is like, that's fascinating. I finally got it, and I'm like, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be farming any of these to sell to people, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to farm it again.
I have more than enough to sell. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So the game gave me two mushroom blueprints, a weapon blueprint. That's just because filler.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, don't give me bunny and Bobby, please, and give me fucking. I forget what it is. What was something else? And I actually was about to give up on it, but then all of a sudden, like, you heard my voice. I was like super like not into it at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as I got it, I was like, yeah, because fucking Bobby, yo.
Like I said, you'll eventually get it.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
I actually remember hearing a creator in Warframe had to buy a mod because he tried to get it for over a year.
Mm.
And I'm over here like, damn, I don't want to be that motherfucker.
To be completely honest, a lot of the time if I need a mod, I just buy it. I'm just like, yeah, fuck farming it.
Yeah.
Warframes are a little bit different.
Yeah. With mods, there isn't that much of a prestige to it, and same thing with weapons. But with the frames themselves, there is a huge amount of prestige to it to just grab the prime. I think legitimately, because of how much I love Ureli, to a point where it's an obsession, I think legitimately I would love it way more if I either got her as a gift or farmed everything myself.
Yeah.
To a point where I'm actually considering not purchasing any of it, not even the compressor.
Or you could just be like me, purchase one and then farm a bunch of others.
Yeah. I think legitimately,
like that's what I did with Korra.
yeah. I think legitimately what I probably want to do is I would probably want to farm it with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how like I'm just like, though you're running main, right?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking what I could do is I could probably farm it with Keith and me Keith. And if I farm the whole thing with Keith, I can ask him for his. And what I'm actually going to be doing is pretty interesting. I want to collect as many Ureli Ureli primes as possible. Not to build them, but to have one built and like the rest of them like to have. And I can use them as like prizes, you know? Like win a Ureli prime if you do such and such, you know? Like,
You see that?
like maybe the survival challenge, like I usually do, but like secondary only, you know, just to prove that you can make a secondary.
That would actually be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legitimately, I wouldn't be giving it to anybody who couldn't build a secondary. So it's literally just like. It's literally just like bring a Warframe and build a secondary. And if you can make this secondary work, then I can give you your rally knowing that she's in good hands, you know?
Yeah. Like, to be fair, I think, honestly, I'd be able to prove that many times over. Because I have some secondaries that are about as deadly as yours.
Yeah. My thing is, like, I actually have been adjusting my build.
Watch out. Enemy
I used to be a really huge fan of corrosive and heat.
Mm-hmm.
And corrosive and cold as well, but now I went to Viro and heat instead, because Viro and heat, it increases the damage taken and it cuts half the armor. So technically, mathematically speaking, it's better than corrosive heat.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting, and people are like, oh, but like, what about the whole setup? I actually heard this from somebody, but I say that if I were to build a weapon for a weapons platform, I'm not gonna be relying on an entire setup, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the closest I'll do for that is probably having a pet to prime for me, but that's very inconsistent.
Even then, you know, I usually build a pet weapon to actually do killing. I don't usually build them for priming.
Yeah. My Dergia literally does not have the ability to attack just because all he does is prime.
Yeah.
My Dergia, I guess I found out that in order to prime with the mod, they actually have to do damage.
Yeah.
Kitty. Kitty's back.
Hey. Lara won't be coming downstairs because I put a gate up.
She has been locked out. It won't let me her in. That's fine.
She's helping Mommy pack for tomorrow. By the way, for everybody on stream, it is my daughter's 2nd birthday tomorrow.
Ooh.
2 years ago, she was born at 8:45 p.m. September 14th.
Yeah. I remember something really interesting. I was like 10 minutes away from the final push of being born on February 22nd. I was actually born like just past midnight, which is interesting.
I don't know what time I was born at. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
I was just born on November 4th. My sister was born at 11:30, November 17th. But for me, they never wrote it on the picture, so therefore nobody knows when I was born. Just that I was born November 4th.
Watch out. Enemy ambush.
Dude, sometimes I question the like professionalism of certain doctors. Especially where I'm at. We actually have a few doctors that are way better than the doctors I actually have.
Yeah.
Although I was told, I don't know where I heard this from, but I was told that the doctors I was going to were better. But as soon as I got to the doctors, I lost my therapist. His therapist quit.
Yeah.
And well, actually, he went on vacation, kinda. And then 2 years, like he actually went on strike. And then about a year later, he saw me one last time and said, "Sorry, I have to go. I'm leaving. I put in my thing already. So this is my last time seeing you." And I'm over here like, "Yeah, sorry, bro, but I need you. But I get the fact that like you have to go, you know?"
Yeah.
And basically what it was the treatment of the patients. But the medical people didn't care, but the psychologists did.
Yes.
Because the psychologists were getting stories of how
another dimension.
they needed treatment, and that's part of like why their mental health was bad. Because the people giving them treatment were treating them like garbage, constantly saying that they're making it up and you're just stupid. Like that's what they did for me when I was having seppuku thoughts. That's the best way to say it is that, so it doesn't pick it up by the machine. But yeah, I was having those kind of thoughts, and they were really bad. And I had plans and everything, but they kind of sort of just like, they literally they literally told me. They literally told me to my face that I'm lying.
I have been told that quite a few times by various different people throughout my life. Weirdly enough, I've come close to doing that multiple times in my life. And yet the funny thing is, I'm still here. Because oddly enough, I was always interrupted by a phone call.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is a phone call.
Yeah, well, now I'm actually living pretty happily because I have a wonderful wife, I have a beautiful daughter. We might have more kids, but right now we want to get our 2-year-old out of diapers before we commit to having a second.
I think finances first before you make a second one.
That too. That too.
That's my. Even if I'm not a father, I did help raise kids though. But like.
No, that's another big thing that we're hoping to fix this year, hopefully.
Yeah. I think legitimately, I actually heard this information from somebody.
Kids are expensive.
You don't have to be a father to care about kids enough to wish for their well-being. Or like know what you're talking about because you either help raise kids or you just so happen to have like the knowledge passed down to you. But like having the argument of you don't have kids so you don't know what you're talking about is sort of like a defensive, like...
It's not always true, because I find sometimes the best parents are those that don't have kids themselves.
Yeah, I think the best way to say it is it's a non-argument in order to when you lose, and it's a non-argument you use when you have no argument.
Yeah.
In order to defeat your opponent rather than like get your point across.
Yeah, it's kind of like arguing with your kid and them asking, why can't I do this? Well, because. Well, because why? Because I said so. Well, what's the reason behind it? It's the exact same sort of argument.
It's the equivalent of saying I win in order to win a contest of word. You know? It's like, you want to know why you're wrong? It's like, why? I win. It's like, well, you don't win. It's like, yeah, I win. Like, no, you don't win. It's like, haha, you're all getting mad. I win.
It's appeared from another dimension.
It's like, that's exactly what it is.
I don't know why, but talking about that reminds me of playing Battleship with my cousin, and he's shooting for I won. And I'm like, what do you mean you won? You haven't sunk anything. I've sunk pretty much your entire fleet. Yes, but I'm shooting I won. Oh, you mean I and then the number 1? Yeah, that. Oh, okay, that's where I'm getting confused.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a legitimate mistake, but other times it's just somebody having like that uncle pun, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Like there's the dad jokes and then there's the uncle pun. The uncle puns is just like making a completely unrelated word into something really stupid. I do uncle puns sometimes. I am basically an uncle that does do that. But at least mine are very rare, so I don't like just come up with stupid shit.
I try to, but apparently not many people laugh at them.
That's the thing is, like, uncle puns aren't necessarily supposed to be, like, Actually, no, I'll say it like this. Uncle puns are actually really hard to pull off.
Yeah.
The thing that you gotta realize is that you also have to make sure that the people in the room will understand what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, that's why it works really good with, like, innuendos, you know?
Nice, I got another stabilizer.
Yeah, doing it with innuendos is actually really easy because everybody at some point in their life thinks about sex. Except for if there's somebody who, like, is a... How do I say this? Somebody who thinks about it but doesn't really get anything explained to them, so they don't know what anything is. Yeah. That's kind of hard though. It's like if it's somebody who legitimately doesn't know something, that can be kind of hard to teach them at the same time as make them laugh.
Yeah.
Because like, I guess the best way to say is like, if it's a funny sounding word, that can work.
The kind of odd thing is schools don't really teach you very much about it, and yet they teach abstinence because apparently that's the best method. And I'm sorry, I'm kind of on the line of going with the way the Swedish teach it, on the factor of, okay, here's the proper way of doing it. Here's how you put this on. Here's how this is worked. They expect teens to experiment. So therefore, they teach them on how to do it and how to stay protected. Not to mention, in Sweden, women don't have to pay for things like pads and tampons. Those are provided free of charge by the government. Which, honestly, cool. I actually love that idea. I love that idea. Because the way that I see it, and this might be a little feminist for some people, but my personal opinion is women didn't ask for periods. And you may look at it as, oh, well, it's just periods, suck it up. You probably can't imagine the amount of pain that they're under during that period of time. Yeah.
I was actually talking to a trans person, and they actually said they're really, like, they say they're so glad that the one thing they don't have to deal with is periods. Mm-hmm. Because cramps tend to be really painful if they're like a really bad cramp, and they get them every month.
There was a place in, I can't remember where it was. I think it was California, actually. There was a university that was doing experiments on pain tolerance.
From another dimension.
So let's just put it this way: the pain tolerance from 1 to 10, like 10 being very bad to almost deadly just by the pain, and then 1 being, you know, like you prick. I don't even know what the. Anyways, so childbirthing is a 15. It's higher than 10. It's more pain than any man can actually stand. Yeah. And period cramps range on about 12 to 13. So they're above the maximum pain tolerance, apparently. Yeah. And I kind of believe that story.
Yeah. The one thing is that like, one of the things that also makes it really painful that not a lot of people really realize is that how long it lasts. Mm-hmm. Because
like it's an entire week that it lasts. Yeah. It's 7 days. And some days are better than others.
Void energy detector.
Depending on like the time and like what the conditions, it can also be 2 weeks, which I've actually seen before. My sister was just so moody for like 2 whole ass weeks. And my mom had to put me to the side and say, don't worry about it, this is just like gonna be like this for a while because she's on her period. And I was like, what's that? And then she had to like tell me what that was, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's the one thing my mom actually did, like, not the one thing, but one of the few things mom actually sat down and actually explained to me, and I actually got it because she's explained it to me. Yeah. Which is why I'm a huge advocate for explaining things to kids so they don't like.
Don't always assume that your kid is stupid. Yeah. Like one of the reasons why my daughter is as smart as she is because she's asked questions. And unlike me being like, oh well, that's not something that you need to know about in this age, I try to explain it in an easy way for her to understand.
Yeah. My nephew was worried that he was being taught.
She's gonna be 2 years old, and she's already starting to read books by herself.
Yeah. My nephew,
granted, these are simple books, but still, they're books. That's something some 8-year-olds struggle with.
Yeah. My nephew's dad, I asked him, hey, if he comes up with questions, can I answer them? And he said, yeah, as long as you don't, like, make it weird. And I said, okay. So I would actually, whenever he would ask me a question, usually when I was streaming, I would sit there and I'd basically break it down in words that were very simple. Yeah. And he'd be like, oh, interesting. And I even told him, at one time it came up to like, with like having kids, and I said, legitimately, make sure you're financially stable and mentally stable and emotionally stable before you have kids, because they are a fucking hassle, and you also have to deal with the wife.
Another thing that I also will recommend make sure you're doing it with the right person too.
Yeah.
Like, don't just rush into a relationship just to have kids. You want to end up getting to know the person.
I actually mentioned that as well as like, you whenever you have that thing of like, oh, I fell in love with this girl day one. Keep in mind that like, it takes more than one day to truly know that you're gonna fall in love with this woman, because you never know who they are until you spent a long time with them. You know.
I like to say it as, okay, you have to try out the merchandise, and not just sleep with her a couple nights. Literally move in with her, see how she is, or in, let's say, my wife's case, how he is, and see if you can actually manage him at his best as well as his worst times.
Yeah.
And if you get over that, then generally speaking, you're going to be fairly good. Yes, I know breakups or divorces are actually kind of on a high with our generation, but I think part of that comes with the factor of, oh, it was love at first sight, and then you get married within about 6 months, and you move in together for the first time, and you're like, oh, she leaves the towel on the bed, I have to divorce her.
Yeah.
Yes, that's legitimately a lot of excuses that a lot of people get divorces. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I think legitimately, what it comes down to for me is something I actually heard myself. It's your duty as a human being to have children, and it's like, that's not entirely true. You can live a happy life without forcing yourself to get married to someone you don't truly love just to give your parents grandchildren, you know?
Like, don't get me wrong, there are some people that honestly should have kids, but then there's other people that honestly should not. My sister being one of them. And she kind of actually agrees. Granted, she's kind of... I'm not going to really put it on there, but anyway, she's... let's just put it this way, mental capacity not exactly very high.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think for me, it's the fact that I know I could not take care of another human being, let alone two, if I were to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And the fact that I don't want to take specifically care of an autistic or a schizophrenic or a bipolar person, and I have all three of those in my bloodline. And as somebody who believes in like genetic disorders being a genetic issue, I will say I do not want to risk having an autistic child. It's probably like really like hard to hear for a lot of people, but I know I cannot handle a little me, you know, especially if he has a chance to be mixed with something else that could be way worse than I could ever imagine. And that would be so bad that like I just can't handle it. So I'll never have kids. I actually was back in the day when I learned about like genetics and stuff, and I actually came with that theory. I actually planned on getting snipped so I can have a person to love but not a child. And then, you know, things happened and I was like, yeah, I don't want a girlfriend either. But a girlfriend is also somebody you have to take care of.
It kind of goes on. It kind of goes on. Oh, Mystery's End.
Ooh.
There we go. 5 is the one that I'm looking for. Okay, let's go murder some. Let's go do some hard mode missions.
Oh, nice.
I forgot to ask if you were ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneeze. It's coming slowly, but it's coming eventually.
Now I am trying to get the Kyle stabilizer, the last piece that you need for Kyle. This is off of the pattern that we're farming in this particular mission.
Okay. Breathing really lightly and slowly made it to where I eventually wasn't sneezing, so that's good. I do have a runny nose now, though. I actually heard that trick is like, don't breathe too deeply, and as soon as your nose stops itching, you literally could just get away with just a runny nose. Although, in most cases, there's a reason why you're about to sneeze.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good idea to sneeze, as long as you don't like just blast somebody in the face with your forehead or something. Which is my biggest fear with my sneezes. Someday I'm gonna headbutt something.
I have
What,
multiple
like-
times. Thankfully, it
Yeah.
hasn't been anything expensive.
Yeah. Could you imagine? I'm just sitting there, all of a sudden I sneeze, and all you hear is like, "Oh fuck, that monitor was like $60." Dude.
Or it's like you just hear a poof, and suddenly no sound. What happened?
Oh yeah, the microphone, it was also $60 too. Either one of those things breaking would be so bad, because $60 is a lot of money. Like,
Hey, Bunny,
people don't
quit
really
running
realize-
so far ahead.
There's a lot of people who don't really realize how fucking much money $60 is, because they're used to like listening to their YouTubers like do some wild shit. And here's the thing, most YouTubers, even if they don't make a lot of money, that are like the top people, they actually do have a lot of resources to do stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
I was saying in my stream earlier today when I was streaming, like, Aspen Gold kind of has like this thing where when he talks about like why Concord died, right?
Yeah.
He thinks that price wasn't the reason, because he thinks that whales will chill for a game, even though like they'll figure out a way. That's not entirely.
I honestly kind of actually agree with him. I don't think price was the biggest issue. The reason why I think it failed is because Sony didn't really tell anybody of its existence.
Yeah. I
feel that's the biggest issue.
I think that's probably a big issue, as well as the fact that it was contending with games that were much better.
Yeah.
But one of the factors that I know, as somebody who like is like basically the average game when it comes to like my resources, a lot of people who were interested did mention that they waited until their next paycheck to try and pick up the game.
Yes.
But that paycheck did not come fast enough, because the game only lasted like 11 days.
2 weeks.
And it just yeah.
Or not even 2 weeks, 11 days.
Yeah.
And that's like, well, you get paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah. In fact, it kind of came right after payday. And here's the thing. People who did know about it, there's actually a few of them, like I was actually one of them that actually wanted to play the game, but never got to because of like various reasons. Not only that, but like everybody knows the game as like the failure game because it failed, but like nobody really actually gave it like their own objective like try, besides like watching YouTubers do it.
Well, to be completely honest, I still honestly think that if they would have given it more time, it probably would have eventually picked off. But that's the thing, is Sony, being the desperate company to try and make a quick buck that they are, they were trying to make as much money as possible. So the factor that it didn't make money day one, and it didn't make money after week one, okay, this game's a failure, let's get rid of it. Let alone, you don't even think about all the people that may or may not be wanting to try it once they got paid next.
Yeah.
Granted, I wasn't going to be touching it because of the PSN requirement on day one, which is honestly what kind of killed it for Helldivers for me. That and the really incredibly toxic devs.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they're still insanely toxic.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I think genuinely, for me, I understand like another issue that was probably like a bigger issue than both of those issues combined is the fact that it's contending in the space of looter shooters.
Yeah.
And they have this issue where the looter shooters that they're contending with, like the whole point of like competition is the fact that you have to defeat your competition. You have to defeat the enemy. But the problem is like they did not come close to defeating not even Paladins. Even Paladins is doing way better than them, and Paladins is like lesser Overwatch. But it fits a certain niche, right?
Yes, exactly.
They failed to fit a new niche, right?
Well, they never gave it a chance to really fit a new niche. That's the biggest issue. Because like I said, you gave it practically no time. You didn't even have a chance to do a bug fix.
Yeah.
They barely got to really pass the game out of beta. Or should I say alpha, because technically online games are always in beta.
Yeah.
But yeah, they practically gave it no chance at all to end up doing anything.
I'm frozen. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, the Volby's testing her 4? Her 4?
Yeah, her 4 sucks in enemies.
Oh.
So it's actually pretty beneficial in this type of fight.
Yeah. Okay. I was over here oh, nice. That other Volby gave me some water. We're using a weapon platform Volby that can do pretty good against bosses, but yeah. I was actually, I actually was convinced that I was about to get into an argument with somebody. They were telling me how, like, Haley was the one, like, I was saying how, like, I was getting Haley, but I got frozen and destroyed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Haley because, she can two-shot bosses. It's also in the same paragraph as, like, hey, I just got Volby. And they were like, Volby can't two-shot bosses, Haley can, bro. And over here, like, I almost, like, mimicked him with bro, but I erased it before I posted it.
Yeah.
But I basically said, I was talking about Haley, just read slowly. And he was like, oh, I didn't see that. And I was like, oh, dude, you were... here's the thing. I was in like a really weird mood where I felt like I wanted to fight with somebody. And he just happens to have me, like, really into, like, wanting to... Like, I didn't want to start it, but I wanted to, like, full on make a huge fucking deal about this if he continued. But
that's the thing. A lot of people sometimes just don't really pay attention to what you say or what you type. Like, they'll read half of it and then think they know what you're talking about, but in reality they have no clue.
Yeah. I think legitimately I run into that situation as well myself. Sometimes I'll be reading something, but, like, it's such a huge wall of text that I don't really read everything. Especially if it's something that's obviously a negative comment. I'm over here like, I don't really want to hear it, but I'm very curious what they're saying.
Yeah.
So I do get the gist of it, but I do this thing where I don't really confront them because I don't want to turn it into a huge issue. You know?
Yeah.
I think legitimately, he confronted me because it was like, you know, like the whole thing with, like, grammar Nazis, how I like to piss off grammar Nazis?
Yeah.
I think it's similar to that, where it's just like, oh fucking it's like saying how, like, Volby could, like, two-shot bosses is, like, something that's so egregious to them that the fact that two-shot bosses and Volby were together was just some sort of sin, and they had to punish it. Yeah. That's the thing, is, like, that's what I hate about grammar Nazis, is that they feel the need to punish me for the way I say something.
I know. I mean, I'll be honest, I sometimes make fun of my friend Espion, but he kind of expects me to. Because we both make fun of each other's typos. Like, that's just kind of a thing that we do, because we've literally known each other our entire lives.
Yeah. I think the one that I actually have been doing purposefully for a long time, just because of that, is, you remember when I had that Maraluna video?
Yeah.
And people were, like, saying how they didn't like how I was pronouncing Maraluna, rather than actually having input in my shit. I was over here like, I really wanted to say something, but I was over here like, the next video I made, I actually pronounced it Maraluna, but I also put emphasis into it. I actually straight up purposefully said the word Maraluna, just because of the fucking grammar Nazis. Just because, like, I've always hated grammar Nazis to the point where I will fuck with them on purpose, just because they hate it. And that was, like, it may have been a video that kind of sort of landed flat, but it was so fun just to watch these grammar Nazis just seethe. Because the thing is, like, I made a gimmick build that was supposed to be fun, but they didn't like it because it wasn't, like, meta or something like that. But
my game crashed.
And it was also like a You're Ready video too, so that's unfortunate. But your Reddit video that wasn't meta ended up pissing a lot of people off. Like, a lot more people than you would think. But, like, I'm over here, like, I don't fucking care. Because when you're gonna argue against my build, I think you should argue against my build rather than, like, insulting me. You know? There's a difference from arguing for a certain, like, type of build and just flinging insults, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like if I were to go and, like, talk about, like, meta and how I don't like it, and literally just say meta is cringe and the people who play meta are fucking cringe too. And that's, like, not a very good argument because that's just me throwing shade, right? If I were to have a good argument, it would be the fact that most meta players tend to be unable to accept that other people don't like to play meta.
Yeah.
And legitimately, that is literally my only issue. I, too, love meta. I literally use the best incarnate weapon with Urali for Urali. And just because it's that powerful, but I'm not going to go over here and say, oh, don't use this, don't use that. Because I understand that some people just want to use the fucking stug.
Yeah, and you know what? That's totally fair.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they manage to make it effective, that is extremely valid, you know? And I actually was playing with the stug earlier, and I'm like, I actually made it kill in Steel Path. It was any, but, like, it's Steel Path any. I made it to make the thing kill, which was, like, I was super proud of myself for doing that. Because I was saying how, like, pros that know what they're doing with building, like, they all try their best to, like, at some point they'll try to make the stug work. Everybody, like, has their own way of doing it too, but, like, most of us, well, it's technically everybody fails because it just can't do very well against the entire, like, it can't read thing.
Yeah.
But, like, we all try. Every single person who gets to a certain point will try and make the stug work.
Yeah.
There's using weapons platforms. There's using setups with, like, certain mods. There's literally what I did and just making the weapon do as much damage as possible. Everybody tries something with the stug. It's a tradition.
Yeah.
It's a tradition. It's a tradition to fail to build the stug. That's, like, the best way to say it.
I guess I'll wait till you're done that mission.
Yeah, probably. It's just me and this guy because I think the third guy left too.
I think maybe his game crashed.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Hard to say.
Well, he was moving at the same time, so I'm assuming it crashed. Yes. I was thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute, wasn't he moving? But yeah, he was moving, so he crashed, unfortunately. I need to Jijinkify Smiley. I need to make a sexy Smiley. Just giving a bundle of ammo, a box of ammo to you. I need to get a picture of Smiley, and I just need to make a Jijinka of Smiley. Somebody has to do it. Because I will simp for Smiley because Smiley gives me ammo when I need ammo. He's there when I need him, and that's all you need. It doesn't matter if he's masculine or not. He's Smiley. He's there when you need it. I think that's, like, the best way to say, like what is important in romance is is he there when you need him? He doesn't need to fight. Sometimes it's just, sir, Mr. Husband, I need a sandwich because I'm hungry. And I have done a really harsh day. Please make me a sandwich. And it's like, okay, that is literally the stay-at-home dad version of being there for you. Like, Mr. Man, I desire a sandwich and I'm sad, so, like, make me a sandwich and call me pretty or something. Now he'll get the sandwich, he'll get the chips. He'll cut the crust off. Yeah. That's a stay-at-home man right there. I don't know. I technically say this as somebody who has looked in at relationships rather than been in one. But from what I can tell, I've seen a lot of like non-masculine men have relationships, so it's not just be a guy, it's more just be there.
A lot of the time, that's what a long-term relationship is. It's just simply being there and being there for your significant other.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will probably be like, "Oh, well, what about shouldn't a man be with a woman?" Well, I don't personally believe that. I say significant other because I know several gay people, I know several lesbian people. And you know what?
Yeah.
They're happy.
Yeah.
I don't personally believe that, well, it should be this or it should be that. Yeah. No, the way that I see it, a marriage is a joining between two people.
Yeah.
To spend one life together.
Yeah. I think legitimately, the one thing that people don't really realize is that, like, being attracted to the opposite sex actually to the same sex actually is a lot more natural than you would think it is. If it wasn't natural, it wouldn't happen. If that makes any sense. Because the best way to say it is that if it wasn't natural, then dogs couldn't do it. And I've seen a gay dog.
Here's the funny thing. Many people end up arguing, "Oh, well, it doesn't happen in nature." Actually, it happens more often in nature than you might think.
I mean, have you seen dolphins?
Actually, the most common ones are lions.
Lions? Are you serious?
Yes. Male lions specifically tend to have the hots for each other.
Damn.
And to make matters even kind of more awkward is the fact that it's usually between two brothers. Yeah.
Chinky? Ow, bitch! It's that fucking brick wall that she traps me in, and then I just get booped. It's just me and him, and I think I'm doing damage, but he's doing more consistent damage because he's able to tank it, and I have to keep moving. Ah, I got him. Woo! Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. After I pick up everything first. Yay. Whatever amorphous material that was, I just got 2 of them.
Nice. That's 105.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let me see what 105 is when I get back.
And we have to face Obstructor.
Ooh, 600,000 Kuiper and 140,000 million. 1,400,000. There we go. That's my brain doing work.
But I think for you, we have to take out Swamp Walker first.
Oh yeah, for the sniper rifle.
No, I'm going after Kyle. That's what I kind of want to target. Chiral Spiral Catalyst is the last piece that I need for him. I have everything else.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are we going hard mode or soft mode?
Well, it has to be hard mode. That's the only thing I dropped it.
Oh. Damn. That's actually one of the things that frustrates me is like, you know how Warframe. I mentioned this before, but like, you know how Warframe has like the ability to choose like the mission type that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I think having the type the specific missions give specific stuff tends to bother some people when they don't want to do a certain thing.
Yeah.
But the boss battles are good, don't get me wrong, but they tend to be the kind of boss battle that you don't want to repeat. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I get it.
It's like Robopolist and Zealot in Warframe. 2 really good, like, complicated and like fun bosses, But as soon as you have to farm something from them, and they get a fucking annoying. Like Wisp is hard to.
You're after the Afterglow sword, right?
Afterglow sword, yeah.
Okay. Let's end up farming a couple of those relics.
Oh, nice.
That way we can end up dropping Swamp Walker and possibly trying to get the Afterglow part.
Mm-hmm.
This particular one that I'm tossing up, 94 AA, has a 10% chance to drop one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Except I'm running Ajax. Oh well.
I think legitimately,
Alpha here.
one of the most fun conversations I've ever had with somebody is like it's basically like the equivalence of what would you do for a Klondike bar. It's essentially trying to figure out what is your friend's like price tag. Like everybody has a price tag, right? Mm-hmm. But for very specifically like having like a night out, I would say, just to censor it. What would be your price? You know, and like specifically, what would be your standards with said price? Like ugly chick, probably really expensive, but super hot chick, probably like not as expensive. But when it comes to dude, like that's when it gets like super interesting. Is like, how much would it take to get pegged by a dude? Like, that's the one thing. Is like, sometimes you just come up with like, what is the price, and it's like it's a lot lower than you would think it is sometimes. Keith actually has a price, and his is actually higher than mine. But the reason why mine is so low is because I've grown up poor. Yeah. And like the way I eat is like I can eat like 7 times for $100. That's me being fed for a whole week. Being fed for a whole week is worth a Pillow Princess, like we call it. I would just like lay there and just be all like, do whatever you want. It's just like, okay. And it's like I think that's like $100 to go out to McDonald's for like that many times. And it's like I think Keith also did this thing. It was like he said something about like having a certain thing that he likes, and he's like, how much for pictures like this? And I said, do you have a prime weapon that I like? And it's like, yeah, I have this weapon, and you said you were looking for it, right? And I said, 1 picture per part. Yes. The one thing is that I do want to make sure I don't tell too many people about that, because what if DE finds out? Yeah. DE would be all like, oh no, you got like a weapon that you ended up not really liking with like pictures like that, and it's like, yeah. Well, anyway, we got Benny now. It's like, oh. I think legitimately, the one thing they could probably like go around that is probably the fact that nothing happened in game. Like we didn't do any ERP, which is not allowed. That's definitely not allowed. I learned that the hard way. But like, we didn't do any ERP. If anything, we just traded like a weapon and some platinum. Yeah, a weapon and some platinum for like a I think we decided to have it like a we had to do it something that was a little bit like pricey, so we did primary merciless, I think. Okay. Because we wanted to make it like at least look like it was worth the trade, just in case DE is like, hey, we're probably gonna have to investigate. It's like, no, I'm just joking, and in fact we actually just traded for primary merciless. Like, okay.
I don't think I actually really care about the trades too much. Yeah. I think legitimately trading for like something IRL that's like not really in the game is fine, because doing
doing something that's in the game, they can associate the game with that, rather than it just being like, oh, they just sent them the pictures just because they're weird friends, and they just traded something just beforehand, because we didn't even mention anything inside the game.
Yeah.
When it came to the trade, we mentioned nothing. We made sure that we covered all our bases, so technically, I cannot get banned for that.
Oh, thanks so much, Val.
Yeah, which I think is more the proper way of doing it, in my honest opinion.
Yeah. I even had in my rules for my dojo, you can party in the place, but if you decide to role play,
Leave it outside of game.
Outside the game, exactly. I said Discord or role play if you feel like it. Just don't do it in game, because you are going to get all of us in trouble.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, a clan that does ERP is like not in the game. It's like, what is this then? It's like, oh damn you, we have a rule against this. Although technically you could stay in game, but you just have to switch to another thing to type to each other, like Discord or something. Yeah. Hey Kitty, how's it going? Yeah, you do want outside. I am in the middle of a mission. I'll let you out in a bit, yeah? You want out now? Yeah, she wants out now. Hold on. Release the pussy! Come on.
Ow.
Oh, no, I'm coming. Kitty. Kitty kind of sort of just stood there and looked at me for a little bit. And I would hear like, just get outside, Kitty. I'm gonna have to close that door eventually. Oh, it's this level.
Yep.
I remember having issues with this level because he had airdrops.
Yep.
I hope in hard mode I can show him like how far I've come. That guy kind of actually irritated me. Ow! Ow! Ow!
I'm getting
I can
punched.
show you how. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can show him how far I've come if I don't get fucking laid out by these guys. Kitty, why are you on my desk? You just meowed to go outside. Oh, Kitty. She meowed to go outside, I think. Oh, she's doing the sad cat thing. I think she's sad. She's actually doing the sad cat thing where they puff up their face and get all teary-eyed. I don't know why she's sad. Why are you sad, Kitty?
Well, my cat's not here.
Yeah, my cat's sad. I don't know why. I could have swore she wanted outside. She even like, I think I just guessed the
I'm
noise.
coming.
I think I guessed the
Everybody
noise
got
on
you.
it. He just was like, yeah. That's embarrassing. The bunny outlived me. She's not even fully doubled. What
Well,
the
you're
fuck?
preoccupied.
Oh yeah. I also have a little bit less room because the cat is just on my desk being chill.
Yeah, my co-founder actually picked up a split keyboard for that exact purpose. He's like, my cat loves laying on my desk, so I picked up a split keyboard so that way I could do it. I'm like, well, technically speaking, I just have to take off a couple screws and I can actually split mine.
Oh, nice.
I only have one relic. You will. Hey, look, we got a spiral catalyst.
Yeah, we got a Haley piece. No. Oops.
You want to run this mission again, or do you want to go against Swamp Walker?
Swamp Walker sounds good.
Okay. He's like,
I'm not
this
sure.
is my boss killer Ajax build, so
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it because I'm not sure if I did Frostwalker yet. Also, I'm gonna be going for my inventory first.
No, what's his name? Obstructor is before Frostwalker. Your next one is Swampwalker. So in this order, you have Swampwalker being the next one, then you got Obstructor, then Frostwalker.
Okay.
Yeah. And honestly, they kind of get stupid after Swampwalker because all of them have one-hit KO moves after that.
Yeah.
So if you don't do things in a particular way, then you could have your entire party destroyed.
So what do you need?
Yeah, I saw you fighting Molten Fortress, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, you basically got to draw a octagon around them, which so many people just, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna leave as soon as those things spawn, and it's like, well, thanks.
If you're gonna go out looking like
And it has to be the whole
might as
team
well
too,
write
I
your
think.
last will.
I think Jiminy, the thing
Yeah,
that probably
you
would probably help.
The one thing is, for him, it does require the entire team. Obstructor, you can kind of do solo up until a point, but Frostwalker, best to do with a party. Like, these last couple bosses, you kind of need a full party in order to do it. Alright.
Okay, let me... What am I missing? Huh?
Going into fight. Oh, sorry, I forgot to ask if you were done.
Nah, I'm good. I only
Okay.
use one weapon anyway, I was just gonna bring a different set of weapons. I am, however, bringing my tamer with me because my tamer is hot. I do want to invest more into it though because it's a little bit, it needs a little bit more utility.
Yeah.
It's got the damage, however, it needs some utility. Well, Walker. And no. Oops, my bad. Too soon. Why is he running away? Let me get this. I already missed the army of Haleys that I was running into. Cause like, there's a bunch of Haleys, and I'm over here like, yo, Haley, and they're one-shotting and two-shotting, and it's like, yo. Now I kind of sort of want to be the Haley, just so I could like be that hero. Fucking stop shooting at me!
You want to shoot the things on his leg. Frostwalker has kind of the same thing, except he can cast his one-hit KO at any time. So that's something you always have to be cautious about.
Unfortunately, we do not have an Enzo. I gotta be right back.
I can run Enzo.
I'm actually thinking that you running what you're running right now is probably a better idea, just because.
Like, I mean, my Enzo's pretty tanky too.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Like, this build may be called Boss Killer, but to be completely honest, it's just for survivability. It doesn't actually do any extra damage.
Oh, so yeah, maybe Enzo will be good.
Yeah.
Next time. I'm also straight up out of ammo again. I just grabbed ammo too. Oh, he's down.
Yeah. If you can grab the Lepic, I can get the Valby.
That's not the Valby. Oh wait, that's a Valby? Oh, you make me sad, Valby. You make me sad. You are an ultimate. I'm sorry, but you're just not paying attention, sir. She is literally one of the most surprising these tanky characters.
Yeah, and I actually have to get health. I am literally living on a sliver.
Yeah.
Because he just decided to go Missile-borne on me.
Oh my god! Oh no! He kind of did the same thing to me. Ow, 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 ow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go down. No. I'm gonna take out these guys. Give me a health orb, please.
On
Health
the
orb.
lava.
Okay, there we go. I think I got you. Hey,
Nice, and I needed ammo. Thanks for that.
nice. I got it. Oh, this is the one I was shooting at earlier. There we go. I got it.
Your roly-polies are more of a threat than you. Sure, just walk into my barrier, why don't you?
Ow! He took out my cover. He's smart enough to target my cover. Oh no.
Yes. There.
Oh, balls. I got balls. There we go. Thank you. And ammo too. Nice. Oh wait, actually I gotta reload first. There we go. Get ammo. Shoot.
Ow.
Oh my goodness. I'm a coming.
I got swarmed by missiles and poison.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm stuck in between two poison balls. There we go. Uh-oh. And considering going down there and just rushing him. Because that's also liquid if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yep, here we go. I'm doing crazy volby things. Is there a ball? No, I don't see a ball. I'm gonna be low health after I'm done with this.
I'm low ammo right now.
Oh shit, I got a ball. Nice.
I got
There's
ammo.
a ball just sitting in the lava, just chilling. Oh no, he's aiming me for me. Worse.
Come into my barrier.
There we go. Yeah, I'm coming. Woo. Yeah, I'm keeping supply moisture on this character. And that
Yeah.
also gives affinity crit damage too, but that was really good. Even though I'm going to be using her for a completely different mission, like, different role, I think I'm definitely keeping this. Up, 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 up! Ah! Oh no, I'm poisoned! I'm poisoned.
That's fine, I got you.
I did not notice that was color poison. What? That was through your ball. That's not fair, game.
Technically speaking, it was forming,
Oh.
so it shot through while there was still a hole. That's some like. Oh, and
only
I
use
should
base by
probably
bullshit.
mention,
Yeah.
the venom stuff that you get from this boss are really good for Freyna.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
good. Let me grab some of that stuff then. Oh, I can't grab this. Oh, I can. Never mind. We're good. Oh, wrong thing.
Oh, nice! I got Afterglow Sword Blueprint. Nice.
Nice.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, so did I. What? That's cool.
I was actually kind of hoping for the Crystal Catalyst, but whatever. I'm fine with that.
I mean,
Alright,
you're
you
gonna
ready
get
to
80,
go?
right?
Yeah,
we're good, let's
eventually.
go. Yeah, I mean, we got the two things, the thing that I wanted, so that's cool. Oh, also, I think your stream for me is a little bit backed up. I'm gonna click on the thing and drag it. There we go.
Yeah, I'm watching on my phone and it's doing perfectly fine.
Yeah. I think mine is probably lagging a little bit just because like my YouTube just tends to do that sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I'm watching it on Twitch on my phone.
Ah, nice. Twitch is doing fine. Twitch is on point.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Gizmo. You know, we were just talking about you.
Hey, Gizmo. Two fixed cats just on top of their owner's desk says they play video games together. That's the wholesomest shit ever.
Alright, now comes Obstructor,
Yeah.
which I have one pattern to use on him right now.
Mm-hmm.
We can always farm some more.
Yeah.
So, in this battle, you actually do want the bunny. Specifically because his one shot is kind of a pain in the ass. You'll know it when you see it.
Yeah. I think I remember you fighting it earlier, and essentially it summons portals and the balls come towards you, right?
Yep.
So that bunny is going to be MVP, or we all lose, essentially.
Yeah, basically making sure he doesn't get any balls.
Oh, sorry, kitty. I sneezed. That's completely my bad.
Seriously, you're gonna have to go after me.
Or at least he seems to not have that much health or shields.
He doesn't have very much
somebody
shields.
Yeah.
He
Either
actually
or
has a pretty
somebody has
decent amount of
really good
shield.
weapons.
He has pretty... Well, then again, we also have a Haley.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she doesn't seem to be using her 4 though, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting her to not use her 4. Uh-oh. That's a ball. Oh, that ball didn't do that bad. That wasn't too bad.
No, he has to be in frenzy to use his 1-hit KO.
No, it wasn't the one-hit KO. He was shooting me with a slow-moving ball, which I thought was gonna do way more damage than that. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he dead.
Yeah, Haley. Bravery Sensor is also a pretty good set. I actually use it on a couple builds, but I don't use the full Bravery set. I used a mix.
Nice.
Alright, now let's see if I can get the 10%.
Okay, let me
Of course
see
I
what
can't.
can get. Let's see.
I got a Lepic.
Apparently there's a ultimate part if I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, ultimate Lepic part.
Oh, I got Greg's reverse fate instead. Also, that Lepic part is like a 20% chance. Lucky.
Yeah, versus 10% chance going with base game.
Mm-hmm. It says you started streaming 103 minutes ago, which is like, has it only been an hour?
It's been an hour 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. Then
According to my timer. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I got that. I walk 1,000 miles, and then I walk 1,000 more. Hey, kitty. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be walking 1,000 miles. You can go back to sleep. I'm not doing that. She was like, 1,000 miles? Don't do that. It's like, yeah, I'm not doing that, kitty. It's not happening. I mean, like, in total, maybe throughout my lifetime, but probably not, like, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in one go. That song is crazy. Oh, actually, every single time I think about that song, I also think about the song Buttercup. I don't know why, but their voices sound similar. But I know Buttercup is like, somebody made a music video, like an animation music video for that, and it's like, it's kind of crazy. Because apparently it's about a crazy person who like falls in love with a psychiatrist or something. Then he escapes and goes to see her. Which is like, interesting.
How you doing, Gizmo? I'm getting cases for my cat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He hopped off.
Yeah. He was just saying goodbye. He's gonna go do some stuff. Kitty, it's hot as hell. I need a new fan. You have any recommendations? No. Okay, he says go get a fan then. See, I gotta get a certain brand of fan apparently, not this thing that just broke on me. I gotta go.
My tower fan I bought from Walmart years ago. I don't even know what brand it is.
Yeah, I think a tower fan would be great.
Yeah, I had a little itty bitty one.
Oh, you know that fan that's like a big ring that blows air without blades?
It does have blades.
Yeah, where's the blades? Is it
They're
like
at the-
inside of it?
They're at the base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was
They
like
say
inside somewhere.
Yeah, it's inside the base.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sucks air in, and then the factor that it ends up going around that little circle.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hey,
It seems more like a novelty rather than an actual like good fan. Although it could be a good fan, I'm not sure.
I'm
I've never had
told
one
they're
before.
pretty decent, but
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I can't afford $700.
That is an expensive fucking fan.
You have to
That's
remember, it's
like-
made by Dyson, and the vacuum cleaners are good, but they're insanely expensive.
Mhm. Oh yeah, Dyson. Yeah, I remember Dyson is like the prestigious place for vacuums.
Like, not gonna lie, I have a Dyson. I don't use it very much. I use a cheap-ass Dirt Devil
Mm-hmm. Honestly,
that I bought
when-
for, I think, $80 when
Oh,
me and my wife moved out together.
did one of the people here say something? I saw
No.
white text. Oh yeah.
I haven't seen
that
anything.
pops up, every single time that pops up, I keep seeing white text. I'm assuming somebody said something. I guess like I'm just fucking tripping again.
I haven't seen anybody say anything this entire stream.
Yeah. For some reason, every single time I show up, or I'm on, everybody's really quiet.
Everybody's really quiet most of the time on my streams. I don't get very many commenters very much.
Yeah, but like when I'm playing with Jazz, or like when I'm playing with Keith, I don't run into the people insulting us.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently they say whenever they're alone, they catch like major issues. And
Yeah.
I think I actually chalk it up to the fact that they're not getting their like region in America because my ping limit is 300, so they do have to have my ping limit like as host.
Yeah.
So I think legitimately it's just the further east you go in America, the more of an asshole they are. I mean, look at New York. Oh my god, if they are not the most asshole motherfuckers ever. I'm surprised that actually no, I'm not surprised. It's like Spider-Man comes from there, and when you really think about how much he talks shit, he definitely sounds like somebody from New York.
But
New
weirdly
York
enough,
is just
the one person that I do know from New York is actually a pretty humble guy, which is kind of
That's good.
interesting. Yeah.
I know legitimately.
He
what
used to
usually-
stream too, that's how I met him.
Yeah. I think legitimately the one thing that I noticed is that whenever you're on the internet for an extended period of time, you tend to become a lot more humble.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you start learning more things about people than you would ever know just by asking the people.
Yeah.
Like Keith actually asked somebody from Iraq what it's like over there. And he basically got a whole rundown of like what the laws are like.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually learned that the Iraq guy, he actually is like super like into like freedom and stuff.
Even though your government is insanely against it.
Yeah, apparently specifically the gamers tend to talk to people out in the world, and they're like, wow, I really would like to have more freedom in my country.
Mm-hmm.
I think a Keller kid, one of my regulars,
He's from
he
Germany.
actually mentioned, yeah, he's from Germany, and he says he fucking hates his country. And if it ever came down to it, if he were to be drafted into a war, he would defect and fight for somebody else. Like he'd fight just because he doesn't like his country. And I'm like, that is interesting, actually. And he's not the only one who says this.
I
actually.
have quite a few. Well, via my wife, I have a lot of family in Germany, so I can kind of talk about how it is in Germany. There's some aspects of their government that I like, but then there's other aspects that are just like, you know what? I don't like that, not one bit.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with America too. There's some things like here that I like, and other things I really don't like. One of the things, like, this is where it sounds really interesting, really like unfortunate, but I really am ashamed to be called an American citizen because I love the country. I just fucking hate the people because we're like I keep pointing at the Johnny Somali situation.
Yeah.
That guy ruined tourism for all like American people, and especially people of like that specific race, right?
Yeah.
They see another person of that race, they're gonna get super upset thinking that's another Johnny Somali. But you gotta remember, like, if the most notable like interaction with a certain type of people is a bad one, they're just gonna automatically assume all of them are like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
That's how racism starts. And
you have one asshole, and because of that aspect, everybody just assumes that all of them of that particular race are assholes.
Another thing is that, speaking on my people, as specifically people in Hawaii, there was a guy who threw acid in a Japanese person's face who just so happened to be a really important Japanese person.
Ow.
Either that or a famous one. And he actually made it to where we're no longer a fly zone. We're a no-fly zone for Japan. So we've run into this situation where one of our biggest people for like tourism don't want to come here anymore, and that is so fucking shame.
Yeah,
like,
especially when 90% of your business is tourism.
Yeah, like over here, like the locals don't like people coming in here and like living here. But like, it's not all the locals. It's more like nuanced than that. There's actually a few locals who are okay with it because they know better.
Yeah.
Usually the smarter ones who aren't like super religious, which is probably not as much more related than you would think it is. But
funny thing is, we have our fair share of religious nuts here too.
Yeah. Essentially,
like, I mean, we have some religions that have to try and force you into their religion, as they feel it's God-given's right.
Yeah. That one is really cringe. It's like, oh, our religion is right, so we have to force you into it to save your soul. And I'm over here like, that is not how that works.
Not to mention, there's also the aspect of we have to know your income, so you give 10% to the church every time. Okay, I make minimum wage. 10% for me is quite a lot.
Yeah. I think legitimately the one thing I've run into actually is the forcing to be a part of the religion thing. Like when I was little and I first got into foster care, they would drag me by my hair and my belt buckle, and it's not belt buckle. I didn't have a belt. I was just like the pants.
Yeah.
And they would throw me into the van and sit on me, and they would force me into the church. And the thing is, they also didn't speak English, so I was listening to like Samoan chanting. And I was like, and apparently the thing is that they mistook the I have to have the right to religion as I have to be religious. And when in actuality, it was I have to have the right to have my own religious beliefs.
Yes.
They literally mistook a few words for something completely different. Which I guess was on them, but also, yeah, it's like, that's like the very beginning of my journey to hating religion.
Yeah. Which is entirely fair.
Yeah.
I got 2 out of that.
But yeah, but basically we have the situation where like in Hawaii they just hate some of them hate tourists, but other people are like okay with it. But like It's
Well,
a kind
and-
of a divide between like the Hawaiians who like are purists and the Hawaiians who like know damn well that we are not a self-sufficient, like we're not able to become a self-sufficient country because we don't make anything.
Yeah.
You look at the packages of, oh, this was candy made in Hawaii. No, you look at the package, it says right there in big letters, made in China. We
Mhm.
didn't make that. And you know who gets us the connections to that is the American government. And all
Yeah.
these people trying to separate Hawaii from the American government are some of the stupidest motherfuckers you'll ever run into.
And plus, let's just face it,
So here,
Hawaii is not
commence
really that
mission
big.
To recapture Mystery's End.
Hawaii is not that big, and
Yeah. Like,
just
don't
like
get me wrong. There are a couple countries that could potentially work self-sufficient.
yeah,
Like Canada obviously can't because we're a big, vast country. I was going to say company. We are a big, vast country. So yes, we could technically live isolated from the world. Japan technically has lived quite a few hundreds of years isolated from the rest of the world. But note, this is before modern times. I don't think they could do it again
yeah,
with how interconnected the world basically is nowadays.
yeah. I think Germany with Japan, they kind of sort of seem to have gotten a bit of a grasp on entertainment. So like, Japanese entertainment is so well loved by like a lot of people that they just happen to be like one of the entertainment capitals of the world.
Yeah.
Although when it comes to video games, some of the Korean ones definitely know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Although not everybody likes the Korean stuff. Because like usually it's like like
Highly
free-to-play. Not necessarily hypersexualized stuff, but that's actually a lot more popular than you would think. It's
Yeah.
more the fact that they're usually money pits. They're usually free to play and are like for live service. And that puts a lot of people off.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't put everybody off, but it does put a lot of people off.
Like, I mean, I get
because-
why some
yeah.
people are against free-to-plays.
Yeah.
Because of the simple factor of, okay, so you're playing this game for free, how is it making money? And it just doesn't
Yeah.
calculate on a lot of people's minds.
Yeah, it's like that's the one thing is like they have to make money, and it's like if
Like, at the bare minimum, you have to keep a game viable to the point where it's able to pay for itself. At the bare minimum.
yeah, I think the one thing I believe is the problem isn't the fact that things are being like free to play. It's the fact that or like free to play, but live service. It's the fact that they're all like low quality live service.
Mm-hmm.
Like look at Warframe. Warframe is typically top of like live service, and they are beloved by all of their players, including
Yes.
the ones that are refugees from Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Right? In fact, the refugees from Destiny 2 love fucking Warframe. And they even said like they tried this game but didn't like it as much as they liked Warframe.
Yeah.
Because
Don't
Warframe
get me wrong,
has a-
in my opinion, there still is some predatory tactics.
Yes, there always will be, and the
Yeah.
reason why is because
They have to make money.
predatory, they have to make money, exactly. But they are in a spectrum, but they are specifically and more acceptable by the masses than like, what's a good example of like not acceptable by the masses? Destiny 2 actually. We
Mhm.
probably go back and talk about them. They are not acceptable. Dude, they have like years of content that is just locked behind,
Well, big giant paywalls, and the other
yeah.
aspect of, well, you can't play the content that you get the weapon from.
yeah, you legitimately.
Like, even if you bought the content, you can't get it. It doesn't
Yeah.
exist in the game anymore.
Yeah, it's like that. That's the one thing I hate about it is that there's you know how I like secondary the sidearms, right? They call
Yeah.
them in those games. I like sidearms, and my thing is one of the coolest and most like honestly pretty powerful sidearms, which is literally just a rare weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot get it.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to you about it back in the day when we first met, and you said legitimately like they'll take your shit.
Yeah.
And I actually looked at posts about it because I actually searched it up to see if you were telling the truth. And
No,
yeah, you
they
were telling the truth.
legitimately remove stuff out of their inventory.
They will take my pistol.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, I'm okay with downloadable content that costs money, right? I used to play in the days of like downloadable content
Yeah.
and like MMOs, right? Which all of them were like
Yeah.
kind of like ESO, how that's all paid stuff. I grew up in that, so I was
Yes,
okay with
but
that.
at
The
least
problem is-
ESO, you know, you pay for the content, you could still do it. It's still on the servers. You could still
Yeah.
get all of the content from the DLC.
yeah,
It's
my
never
problem is,
being
like,
removed.
Yeah, my problem is I had a really good pistol. It's actually the thing of like, I became really attached to that pistol because it was a god roll,
Hmm.
and it was perfect for my playstyle to a point where like I loved that pistol. But after I heard that they would take it away from me eventually because it was specifically content from like the update before the Witch Queen, I was like, you know what? I would. It's literally just, that pistol was my Urele,
Yeah.
and literally losing Urele would make me not play Warframe anymore. And the idea of like one day I'll lose that pistol, I quit I quit the game. I quit Destiny 2.
People
never
argue,
went back.
oh, well, Destiny 2 is free to play as well. It's not
Yeah.
free to play in the same way Warframe is.
Yeah, they're
Like,
kind of
Warframe,
like,
I legitimately don't have to pay for anything to play the entire game.
yeah.
But
legitimately,
Destiny 2, on the
Warframe-
other hand, you have to. You have to pay for the DLC.
Yeah. I think legitimately when it comes to Warframe versus Destiny 2, I guess like when you look at like, not necessarily the objective stuff, but like the masses versus the few.
Hmm.
The masses agree Destiny 2 is a shitty game,
Yeah.
but the masses agree that Warframe is a real good game.
Yeah.
And they even will, sometimes they'll even say like for a live service, but here's the thing. A person who doesn't like live service, who's really famous for not liking live service, telling people straight up that he loves Warframe is like, that is the highest honor of any game you can have. Somebody who hates your genre coming in and saying, this is what it should be, right?
Yeah. Where it actually, like, the thing I like with Warframe is the fact that it does actually respect the player's time.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
game, I'll be
legitimately-
honest, in some ways kind of fails at that, but it's getting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And the point is,
Legitimately
there is
what-
enough potential. The biggest thing that I was honestly against, and honestly would have made me stop playing this game altogether, would have been the factor if Season 1 did require like a $50 purchase.
Yeah. I think legitimately the one thing that had me tripping, it's like I mentioned this before, but like, one of the huge things about games that are really grindy is that the grind has to either be really rewarding or it has to be really fast.
Yeah.
Warframe is extremely fast. You can farm things in less than 5 minutes. In
Yeah.
this game, most of the things that you have to farm take way more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oops. Not necessarily in total, but like the mission that actually gets you the role that you're looking for.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that.
And it's like, yeah. Not only that, but like some of the things that you do have to go to that's less than 5 minutes require a lot of setup.
Yeah.
Like the
Hard mode
void shard
bosses
thing
do
is,
kind
you
of
know,
require a lot of setup.
Yeah. The void shard farm, not the void shard. Yeah, the void shard one, the one with the void like gates.
Yeah.
That one sucks, and you know exactly what that is. So I probably explain it for anybody who came like past tense. Essentially, they made it to where you have to get a certain void shard, but the problem is when they fixed it to be one at a time. Not only did they make it to where certain characters can get the amount that is needed to do one roll, they also made the amount that you need higher than it was before. So instead of needing 35, I need 45. And I need a fire character, which I don't have a fire character. Which is why I was getting so mad about fighting Pyro.
Mhm.
Because I need to fight Pyro for Volby, but like I didn't like the boss battles being so long, you know?
Yeah.
And then
Like,
yesterday,
I kind of see it as battle in Monster Hunter. That's the way that I personally see it.
Yeah, I see it as a battle of Monster Hunter, but we only get one reward instead of a bundle of rewards. You know?
I know.
Depending on our performance in Monster Hunter, we get a bundle of rewards that can all be like have a chance to be a rare drop.
Yeah.
You can have like 5 of the rarest drop in the game, just because it's giving you multiple rewards.
Can you stop praising me?
Yeah, this ice bitch is like irritating. And yeah, this is also a lady, which is interesting. I don't remember fighting her. But yeah, I think she's a Evangelist, I think. She's a big Evangelist, and she decides to freeze us, which is unfortunate. She's giving us the heavenly winds with her icy farts in her face.
I only got 1 out of that one. Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Let's head back to Albion. I'm gonna swap up builds. I'm gonna work on Lepic in the background.
But I think legitimately though, that's probably like a huge issue that I would say is like they have Monster Hunter style bosses,
but they don't exactly have the rewards that pertain to that. Like, I mean, you get the support modules and whatnot, and you get a couple weapons, but let's just be honest, they don't feel as rewarding as, let's say, like the pattern role.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue.
Yeah. I think legitimately Haley will fix that. It's just that eventually they're either gonna nerf her or they're gonna bring everybody up to her. Because
I don't see a nerf in her future. Because if you read her description, once you get her, sorry, I had somebody spoil this for me. Canonically speaking, she is capable of one-shotting Colossi.
Yeah, I think legitimately the fact that they also showed it in her trailer means they're keeping this aspect of her.
Yeah.
Which I'm really glad for, because one of the things that Korean people are actually, Korean game developers like to do is, rather than nerfing the shit out of everything when we're like, you know how I have the thing of like our dicks are getting too big?
Yeah.
Essentially, they basically give us like all these tools to see how big our dicks can get and how hard we can swing them at somebody, right?
Yeah.
They give us the ability to break the game. You ever play a Korean game, you would know that this is true.
Oh yes, I've played several.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I played MU Online. Well, okay, that's not exactly a Korean game, it's technically a Filipino game, made by a company in the Philippines by WebZen.
Ooh.
Yes.
Philippines reference?
I spent many years into MU.
Commence mission to recapture Mystery's End.
I didn't know
many
MU
years.
was a Filipino company. I think the one thing is like when I got
WebZen is MU is a Filipino game.
Yeah, that's cool.
And here's the funny thing. So World of Warcraft actually stole their engine. Stole everything about it when it existed. I was like, oh, well, why don't they go after it? WebZen employs 40 people. Activision Blizzard, when World of Warcraft came out, has 100,000 people working for it.
Ooh.
Who do you think's actually gonna win?
Yeah, especially since like winning a court date is all about resources rather than whether or not you're right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say who.
Like, yes,
but
they can technically say, they can technically prove that yes, they did copy it, but who can afford more lawyers?
Yeah, I think legitimately, I've actually met several people who actually committed heinous crimes, and they all said the same thing as like, the secret is to be more human than the other people.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that when you're acting like an animal, like yelling at people, bursting into tears, like interrupting the other guy when they're talking, when they're trying to tell their story. Like, you just have to be more human than the other person, and you will get an edge in the courtroom. It sounds probably kind of really dark, but like, if you keep your cool, you can actually get away with a lot of shit as long as you have a good enough lawyer.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow.
Because I've even met like somebody who technically is a murderer, but I don't know. I usually leave it up to the judges to figure out, and they figured out that he was innocent, so there's not much I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not my job to police somebody, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's probably gonna sound really weird, but he's also a really good friend, so I don't want to betray him like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing is, like, because I'm more of the law should handle it, not me sort of situation.
Yeah.
It's like, I kind of sort of don't feel obligated to, like, really attack somebody over something that isn't, like...
Isn't exactly in your jurisdiction.
Yeah. It's like the whole thing of, like, stay in your lane. You don't want a firefighter to arrest somebody, you know? You don't want to... What's a good idea? You don't want a construction worker doing surgery, you know? It's not their place to step out of their boundaries like that, you know?
Yeah, but while they're doing surgery is perfectly fine.
The welder doing surgery is most likely doing taxidermy because, yeah.
No, he's just doing cauterization. Like, I mean, that's what I usually did. Out in the bushes. You're in the middle of nowhere. Your closest place for treatment is about 7 miles away. You know what? I have a hot piece of metal. I'm gonna press it against my cut, and there you go.
Yeah.
And then get back to work.
Yeah. I mean, if your adrenaline lasts long enough, you could probably just get back to work and just cry about it later.
Yeah, normally you just cauterize it because you don't want anything to get inside the wound.
Yeah.
Like, I spent many years... I spent... Well, okay, I only worked as a welder for about 2 months professionally. But during that time, we were pretty much entirely in the bush in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Your closest hospital, you have to be airlifted in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, well, it's about -40 outside.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to get anything inside your cut, so your best option is just to basically take a red hot piece of metal, push it against your skin, bite your tongue as it's, you know, cauterizing the wound.
Yeah.
Because you get something like a leaf, yeah, you may actually be kind of in pain after that.
Yeah. I think legitimately something that I was thinking, this is actually unrelated. You know those things where Discord, like, will display a little PNG model?
Yeah.
I kind of sort of want to get that because I kind of want to have an excuse to make little chibi model, not chibi, but like PNG models of everybody. And I could like literally be all like, oh, like Keith is gonna join me. Let's have like a little Dexter looking guy, because he actually sort of does remind me of Dexter. He has those eyes.
Yeah, I know.
And I actually saw his face and I was like, damn, you look like a serial killer, bro.
Is it still saying Warframe?
Still Warframe?
I don't know what it's saying on Twitch. I haven't looked.
Change your category. Ow. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at that all. Oh, so it's Evil Eagle. Nice. Hi, how's it going, bro? I was just talking to him in another streamer's thing.
Yeah, I'll change that
Where the fuck am I going?
right now. Because nobody bothered to tell me that I was...
Yeah. I did not know. I actually had no idea. I forgot to check.
There we go.
Yeah. That is kind of sort of my bad, actually.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens. We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
How you doing, Evil?
How's it going? Ow.
By the way, have you blamed Jenna? I already am.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was my bad. I didn't look at it. I am also co-streamer as well, so I should. Well, not co-streamer.
I should also mention the factor of maybe I should have actually looked too, as I'm the streamer.
Yeah, that's also true. It's on both of us, I guess. 50-50. Maybe
yeah.
like 25, 35 maybe.
Quit praising me, you cunt! So do you play First Descendant, do you play First Descendant, Evil?
Oh, I remember correctly, his computer exploded.
Ew.
So he hasn't been on Warframe either, and apparently he has... Like, he helped me build... me and him both built a level cap ready together. And, but he doesn't have his computer, so he can't, like, do it, you know? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I had to fix my stuff, but I also had to run for it at the same time. Your PC decides to die? Yeah, his PC was like, I'm going to die, fucking explodes. Like, Metroid style explodes into goo.
I don't know how all of your PCs are exploding.
Mission complete. Good job.
I think legitimately, for me, mine was just old, and I'm not sure about Eagle's, but I'm assuming it was also kind of old. It's probably
No,
an
his
age
is a
thing.
pretty recent computer, if I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe pushing it too hard? That could also be another thing.
Yeah.
Because like we are like borderline professional gamers at this point. Because we may not get paid, but we know our shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like if anybody knows Urelli, I should know what I'm talking about after 3 years.
Yeah, I think so.
Although it doesn't necessarily transfer to other frames, except for maybe Jade. Because with Jade, you actually probably do want to stack like damage reductions, but only if you're gonna be using her for. If you're not, I cannot help you. But I cannot help you. I'm a damage reduction freak. Okay. I can, however, go to like at least level 3000, and what you call Kappa? Yeah, Kappa. I need to figure out what Kappa means. Because I heard it in, what's his face? Agashi Tenno, too. Asagoshi Tenno. He said Kappa a lot, too, and I'm like, what the fuck is a Kappa?
I know it's idea.
I know it's the pickle-eating, like, turtle monster thing, but that's probably not entirely what it means. I think it's
I think it's... I don't know.
Yeah. It seems to be a Warframe thing, because I think I've heard it in Warframe a lot. I even seen it in Warframe chat, and I'm like, is that a Warframe thing?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
They should have a frame called Kappa. That would be funny. Next male frame, Kappa. And make him a fucking midget. That would be amazing.
I'm debating what to do. You want to take down an obstructor?
I think what I want to do is I want to go through my inventory and like fix this shit up because this shit is bust.
Okay. I gotta go talk to the module guy again.
Yeah. HP recovery, max HP. What?
Modules will
Oh,
make
no,
you
mind.
stronger.
I'm looking for a gold one with max HP, but apparently I do not have a gold one with max HP.
There is one that does, but at the same time it does limit your shields. So like I said, use that with in particular builds. Like my Ajax, for example, it's literally designed to lose his shields as fast as possible.
Yeah. I think I was looking for what is that called?
Overwhelming health.
It's the one from, I think, Executioner. Not Executioner. I think Dead Bride. One of those two. No, it was Devourer. I'm looking for the one from Devourer, which is, I think, Annihilation. Annihilation comes with 2 set max HP and 2 set defense. And the effect is something I want.
Ajax just literally has a shit ton of defense.
Mm-hmm.
My build has 121,000 defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all you need for Ajax.
Mm-hmm. I have yet to farm Devourer for that stuff too, so I'm over here really slacking. And my Assassin's Edge is almost done. Well, yeah.
I have no relics for him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I guess we could always farm some relics.
Yeah. What were you needing?
It's the 105, which drops from the mission that we were just doing. Kyle Spiral Catalyst. The only relic that is in circulation right now is the 105.
Mm-hmm.
All the rest are currently vaulted, so if you don't have him in your inventory, you can't run them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing something like Warframe, but then again, I'm fine with that. Because it vaults the relic, it doesn't vault the actual drop, or the actual weapon.
Yeah.
You ready for Obstructor?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I am so tempted, and I just gotta fight it. I'm so tempted just to rush Valby. But I really want to have a skin for her, and I don't think I can afford it if I rush it. I technically grabbed the stuff because I wanted to rush at least like the first build.
Mm-hmm.
But like I ran into a situation where it's like I'm really close to not being able to get the skin. I literally want the colorable version of her original like ultimate skin.
Yeah, weirdly enough, there isn't one. You're talking to the secondary skin?
Oh wait, does it not have a colorable version of the original skin?
No, it's a second version of it. It's a second version of the skin.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So like that red skin?
Yeah.
That's the one that's colorable.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Don't let any balls get to him.
Oh, ball. I'm gonna run out of ammo.
Thankfully, they come apart pretty easily.
Oh god. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh.
Ah, shit.
What's happening?
The Lepics are going down.
I'm so glad he's ignoring me. Thank you, bro. Let me shoot your balls. Did he leave? Oh, he didn't leave.
No, he didn't leave. He died.
Oh, damn.
This is one of those parts that you can't really revive anybody that goes down, because you have to try and keep the balls from getting to them.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I tried to revive him.
We're dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. There's nothing we can do. That is very unfortunate. I didn't want him to die, but I guess like there's nothing I can do. The blue guy was also shooting at the enraged monster, I guess, which is not how that's supposed to go. See,
like, if you can do enough damage, then yes, that works. But a lot of the time, he has too much health on that core, so you just have to play with time. That's your best option.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like Frostwalker, which won't pop out of Frenzy by a time. He can literally sit in Frenzy forever. So you actually have to target those, plus have somebody getting into the... You have to have somebody that's able to get the flames.
Yeah. I'm gonna equip a third weapon that is not general rounds, so I can take this out with like some sort of weapon, because that was super unfortunate. Scout, the Silly Weeper is probably gonna do pretty well. I think I can go with Silly Weeper. I forgot that I had Silly Weeper, and I actually do like Silly Weeper. Also, what's up with the gun that is like the hardest hitting scout rifle besides one of the legendaries per shot? Being called the fucking City Weaver.
I have no idea.
That is kind of silly, not gonna lie. Like how it's like. I think this is the best way to say it, is like it's like having a superhero just called Jeff. But there is no like heroism to the name Jeff.
If you want to be really funny, Deadpool has a sidekick by the name of Bob.
Oh yeah. Well, Bob kind of seems like a good sidekick name, not like a main character name though, but like a sidekick name.
And
That
he has
sounds
no
pretty-
special powers. He literally is just a mortal human.
Yeah. Does he like do his laundry or something? He kind of sounds like somebody who would literally just be like a handyman.
No, it was
kinda wanna go
basically a
behind him.
fanatic. It was basically a fanatic fan.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool. Oh, he's literally the adoring fan. But,
Yes.
like for
that
Deadpool.
that ended up becoming a sidekick.
Oh, nice. That's fun.
How did that Ajax go
Damn.
down?
That Ajax got fucking laid out. I'm sorry. That guy got beat. They got the shit kicked out of him. I'm coming. Damn, Ajax, you got fucked up.
How?
What did you get hit by? Okay, he throws his shield over here. Well, he's like, he's really far away. He's afraid of this bitch. Oh, another weapons platform Volby. She's probably way more built than I am.
I mean, mine's way more built than yours.
Yeah, mine is like, oh no, that's what that big giant ball is. I was wondering. I don't
Big
like that
giant
big
ball.
giant ball.
Oh.
Oh, I'm frozen.
Yeah, he does that too, and that enrages his
Molesting
frenzy.
me. I just got fucking fully molested. That was unfortunate.
He's gonna go frenzy pretty soon. I'm gonna try my best as Bunny to take out the balls.
Yeah. We gotta get them balls.
Them balls, them balls, them dry balls, them balls, them balls, them dry balls.
Dry balls. You don't want to have dry balls, do you? It's like, I kind of sort of do. Because I am wearing cargos. It's like, oh yeah, you probably do want dry balls then. I got 31 bullets. I'm gonna switch to another weapon. Oh, this works.
I
Oh,
just
no,
picked
no,
up
no.
ammunition.
Oh god.
Hey, so far he's not paying attention to me. That's good.
Yeah. How? You ass. Kind of sort of just like snuck one in there, didn't he?
Yeah, I saw that.
I gotta. Oh no. Apparently, I can only kill them in one shot if I crit at least once. Oh my god.
Yeah, they normally
dude.
take 3 shots.
Yeah, I need to recover ammo. I'm gonna get locked down again. You. Why do you keep doing that to me? What the hell?
Apparently it loves you.
I don't like bondage that much. I'm coming. Oh. Yeah, I tried to go over there, but he just like doesn't like Volbies because he did the same thing to her.
Yeah, and yet she's completely ignoring me.
Yeah, the real
I have
threat
yet to
in the
actually be
group-
hit by him.
He's like, oh, the real threat to the group is fine, but this fucking Volby, fuck this bitch. Yay! I see why he's called the instructor, though.
Yes. The one thing
Come
I hate about
on.
Bunny is the fact that you always have to be moving.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually hit me for once.
Ow!
The first fucking time he hits me in the fight.
Yay!
The entire fight, he did not even bother even shooting at me. Except for
we need a
one
teabag
shot.
button. We either need a teabag button or we need to establish a teabag like emote of some sort.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
what
I got singing in the
would be-
water.
Oh, nice. Singing in the water.
Yeah, that's a Valby one. That's a new one.
Ooh, Greg's reverse. Oh, I already got the Greg's reverse fate though.
Yeah, but you
Not
have to
like-
craft multiple of them.
Oh yeah. Not like
Gage.
What is that?
I got Lepic again.
Aw.
I don't need to farm another Ultimate Lepic set. I already have 2.
Oh, Kitty, I'm gonna touch your feet. I'm touching your totos, Kitty. Your totos are being touched. Yeah. Oh, what is this? This is a. Oh, yeah, we got Haley, I think. Is that a Haley?
No, there's a Valby,
Not here.
and we also have a Lepic.
Oh, is this the same group?
No,
No? Okay.
it was a Lepic Ultimate. I think the Valby ended up joining us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That Volby do be having, like, a
But
very...
no, remember, I'm running Bunny, but I'm running her long hair.
Yeah. Volby, bunny with long hair is nice. I actually do like hair being down.
Mm-hmm.
I
kinda
really,
like how-
really don't like...
I kind of like
Yeah.
how it's braided in this particular head skin.
Yeah.
It looks
I
really
like-
nice.
I like braids and ponytails too, but I kind of sort of don't like cornrows, dreads, pigtails, or like what's another one? Bald. I really don't like bald.
Yeah, I
like-
don't like bald either.
Yeah.
Once again, he's practically paying no attention to me.
Oh, speaking of, oh my God, why? Why do you keep doing this?
Because he loves
now
you.
He's not even, now he's not even aiming at me. Yeah, there you go. Oh my God, what is he doing? Oh, he's doing
He's gone frenzy. Time for me to do my job.
that. I should go for this one. You can probably go with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this one. I think this one's good.
I have to remember to keep my 3 up.
I'm gonna bubble this so I can have guaranteed crits. I think they're not guaranteed. Never mind. I just got a non-crit. No, don't do that.
No, you have
Don't
a
do
higher
that.
chance at crit.
Yeah. I legitimately, because he has 20 plus, and this also has like a crit chance of like 50. I thought it was gonna be like guaranteed, but it's not
No.
guaranteed, unfortunately.
It's 70.
Yeah, it adds to the base, I believe.
Hmm? It adds to the base.
Yeah. So that means I have at least 80%. I'm just like casually shooting these things while at low health, which is making me very concerned for my safety.
Job successful. Ah, shit. He froze me.
Aha! Oh, City Weeper be silly. You know, I kind of want to try this. Hold on.
Punch.
Should I be experimenting? I don't think I should be experimenting. Yeah, let me put this away. I brought the City Weeper because I thought it was gonna be good, but I don't really think the City Weeper is like gonna be very fantastic. Oh, also, this is probably gonna sound really weird, coming from somebody who's like technically smaller, but like, what I found out in YouTube is if you have a thumbnail that's related to the game,
Mm-hmm.
but still personal to you, like a screenshot with text on it or something,
Yeah.
that's like an easy way to do it. It tends to attract more people. But if you have just the gameplay stuff, it's not like Twitch. You do
Yeah.
have to have eye candy because it is a completely different like kind.
Yeah, I know. It's a different type of platform.
Yeah. That's just like the thing I learned from like looking at it. And also like learning it myself too. I actually tested it. Like 1 week without without what you call, and then 1 week with it, and it's like, yeah, you got a lot more people coming. I just got fucking frozen after being revived.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was unfortunate.
Alright,
Oh, what?
back to work.
God. Yeah.
Like, it's the reason why I'm running Bunny. Nobody else is gonna run Bunny, so I guess I will. Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
now you have 3 portals.
Yeah, we do.
As I said, you can run it to a point. Can you grab them? I can't. Shit.
The people?
I think I managed to save it.
Oh, you got one of them. You got one of them. No, don't block me. Oh, don't revive me. Do I just hit the reset button? Oh no, we're good.
Shit. We're
Oh,
dead.
There we go. Can I save it? Can I save it? Just like aim labs, ships like aim labs. I've only played aim labs for like an hour, but this reminds me of an aim. Oh my god, I did it! Dude! Volley for the win! Oh, he's so mad at me. He's so pissed. My guy. Oh my god. I need balls. I need red balls. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. Oh. That save. Oh.
Nice job.
Oh my god. That was somewhat. That was actually very exciting. That was real good. That's like a, you know, the whole thing of like Overwatch is like we want people to have the hero moment. That
Yep.
was what hero. That's what Overwatch wishes they could have as a hero moment. Oh, what, another Greg's reverse feint? I've got 3 of those in a row.
Yeah, well, I just got one.
Oh, nice.
Just like how I got 3 ultimate like epic parts.
Yeah. Oh. You shoot the fucking balls like it's aim labs. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I apparently have really good snap
So
aim,
we have
but
a
I have
Eugen
terrible
and another Valby.
shot. Oh, nice. Dead gallery.
There is kind of the thing about Eugen. He's actually one of the more tankier characters. Plus, he can heal.
Ow, don't fucking shoot me, you cunt. No! That's the opposite of what I want you to do. He does not like the tamer.
No, he doesn't.
I think I'm really just hitting him too fast. I don't think I'm doing the most damage, but I'm definitely hitting so many times so fast that he just doesn't like it. Dude, I put fire rate on this bitch.
I did too.
Nice.
In fact, I'm shooting as fast as you,
Nice.
but I'm hitting a bit harder.
Yeah, you are. I'm not entirely sure why he's so mad at me then, because he should be mad at you. At least statistically speaking. But he likes to lock me down for some weird reason.
He just has a hatred for Valby.
I know. It's super weird. I
Alright,
got
time
one
to go to
bullet.
work.
Yep.
Did you pick up some ammo?
I switched to a different weapon for this. I actually brought a pulse rifle, not pulse rifle, tactical rifle. Oops. Probably sounds really stupid, but I kind of wish he didn't attack us during this. Even if it's like, if he lowers the amount of balls he gets, that'd be interesting.
I'm sorry, I'm out of energy, so I can't run. I'm going as fast as I can, clearing these balls.
Yeah.
He's gonna pop out of it pretty soon.
Yeah. I don't know why, but Bunny actually reminds me of Static Shock. Remember Static Shock?
Yep.
That was a cool fucking show.
I was frozen!
Oh.
Hey, he's running Eternal
Where'd you
Legacy. Or not Eternal Legacy, what's that other one? It's an assault rifle. Eternal Willpower, I think it is?
I'm gonna see if I can get the Kingfishers, because they seem to be annoying us. They're also dropping ammo and energy, so that's cool. Ah, don't fucking shoot me. I'm gonna walk forward at you
just
shooting.
slightly took off my shield the entire fight. He froze me, but it's just like, yeah, this bunny is not gonna do anything. I'm probably the one doing the most amount of damage.
Pretty much. Creative Explosion, Blood and Iron. Oh, he drops City Weepers. Huh, I'm literally using one of his weapons against him.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's kind of a meh weapon, honestly. Well, it does a lot.
Fuck you! Another Lepic piece?
Oh, nice.
I don't need another Lepic.
Another Greg's Reverse Fate? That is 4 times in a row, by the way. That is very unfortunate.
Actually, you know what? I should have pressed F2 so we can continue with the squad. The squad was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, the squad was good.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Loco Baxter! Pizza delivery bonus! Did you see the Lepic's name?
Pizza Delivery Volus, yeah.
Ah, brother.
Look at this man. I didn't even know he had a sword for some reason.
He's based on Executioner. Yeah.
Honestly, to be completely honest, he's probably the less cool Executioner.
Yeah.
He's like the nerdy Executioner. Like, he's the Executioner who's just a straight up nerd. Because he's a fucking wizard, apparently.
Yeah, it deals poison. Poison.
Yakado,
What?
I'm trying to message you and you're not answering me again.
I'm in a mission. What?
Why
Okay.
is listening?
Alright, well, the stream's gonna be over in about 15 minutes.
Hey,
Oh.
Hey. Technically 16, but
Yeah.
I did say about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll probably still stay on in-game, but at the same time I'll go deal with that stuff.
Yeah.
Because we would
It's
be
almost
reaching
over.
we'd be reaching 3 hours.
Oh yeah. And Twitch loves the 3-hour streams. Oh my god. Kitty, that's not like the best time for you to be. Actually, no, it actually is a pretty good time for you to be getting up, because I prefer you to not block my way when I can move. Ugh.
I hate how he's right in between these.
Oh, he's closer to them than I think he should be.
Yeah, I know.
I did not know he could move at the same time. Imagine
Oh,
if
yeah.
he moved all the way up to one of them and just immediately sucked them up. That would be so bullshit.
I've seen him
Oh,
do
that's
that,
good.
actually. That is something that he can do.
Oh damn. I was about to say, unless he can, he has an invisible wall stopping him from doing that, but that is not the case apparently. Oh shit, I got you, Pizza Man. Go, Pizza Man, do your thing, you blue bastard. Oh my god.
I hope he brought pizza.
Ow. Woo. Okay. Boom, boom. What did I get? Creative Explosion again? Nice.
I didn't get any red mods. I'm actually after Blood and Iron.
Oh, did you ever tell your wife that when the game is playing on while Discord is open, it doesn't make any sound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess she doesn't
Well,
care.
it does. It's just the factor I don't hear it. And also when stream is up, it does mute it.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Not the
Yeah.
game. It was the thing. I was wondering because.
He's like, well, you have two monitors. I'm like, yeah, one to play the game, one to actually watch stream.
Yeah.
And
So
Twitch froze.
Yeah. Twitch froze?
Yeah, at least on mine. There we go. It's running now.
Check mine.
I think it was just my phone
apparently
froze.
I got a drop, nice.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few
better
drops. Not to mention, there's also the animated glyph that you can get too.
Mm-hmm.
Via Discord Quest.
Yeah. Okay.
Bunny's basically complete now. What do you want to do for the last 13 minutes?
I probably want to. 15 minutes isn't that much time.
No.
Uh,
We could go after some Afterglow sword parts.
Probably.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think legitimately we have enough time for like one mission. Then again, sometimes missions are more than 20 minutes, so.
Yeah. Well, it kind of varies on the mission, and also depends on who you have.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check my cooking Volby, so I can see how close she is to being reasonably. If 505 is not, I don't think that's good enough. Actually, you said that she doesn't have a colorable skin, right?
No, the ultimates do not come with a colorable skin. You have to actually buy the separate skin. But any base Valby skins that you do have, you can end up equipping to the ultimate.
So basically there's no version, there's no like reskinned version of the prime skin that I'm able, the ultimate skin that I'm able to recolor.
No.
Okay, then I'll probably just rush it because I intended to get her a skin, but honestly,
Because, like, I mean, the one that I'm wearing is that red one on my Valby.
Yeah. I kind of wish you could color the ultimate skins, because the ultimate skins make sense that you would be able to.
Yeah,
oh my
I know.
god! It showed me her size, and it's like, wow, she is fucking sexed up. Jesus Christ.
Well, she is very sexy, to be completely honest.
And she's an absolute sweetheart, which makes her much more lovable.
Yeah.
I think with Bunny, I tend to not like her personality as much because she kind of sort of has like this immaturity to her, and I tend to like the ones who are like a lot more mature than that.
Yeah.
Like with Ureli, it's a little bit different because, you know, she is supposed to be like based off of a waifu. But literally, the fact that she doesn't really have a personality, I could literally just put Gyre's stuff on her, and she looks way better.
Yeah.
Like for anybody who's like listening this far in, which, hello and welcome. If you ever go and play Warframe and you get Ureli, definitely get Gyre's stance because it looks way better than what they gave her.
Yeah. Like the Vermilion Wave, which is the ultimate secondary skin, that you do have to actually purchase.
Oh, yeah.
There's an extra. There is a cheaper pack than the base pack.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, once you craft her, you can end up getting the extra skin. I think it's a 50 caliber, and it gives you an extra slot too, or maybe it's a bit more.
I added her to my favorites too. That way she can end up on the top.
Yeah.
Let me check her out. I need to see her in full glory. Oh, with
You also have a mushroom to toss into her too.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably do that right off the bat.
I think legitimately, her shininess is probably gonna be a slight problem. Because she her shininess when it hits the light a certain way is really blinding.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I mean, I do actually like her ultimate skin.
Yeah, I do like the ultimate skin too.
Yeah.
It's just the lighting in the place is probably just against her.
Yeah.
I will, however, be customizing her to be a little bit cuter.
I don't know. I kind of like how I did the Vermilion Wave skin.
Yeah. Nope. Actually, don't I? Oh no, that's a little ponytail. I don't think I want that. I want this. I want this. Okay.
Ah.
She is shiny bitch. Body skin. Can I has? Yeah, let's do the bikini. I'm gonna stick with the bikini. Oh, it carries over. So if you color the skin, it colors the whole thing. Okay, I get it now.
Though I do kind of wish they did allow you to have multiple different presets.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I kind of hate.
When you put makeup on her, it kind of sort of changes her entire skin, her skin texture.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Oh no, it's just the neck up.
Yeah.
Chest attachment. I'm gonna switch it back to pizza. I liked the Mark of Albion, but I think I like the pizza better. I like pizza.
I do too.
Pizza. Okay, now it's time to put some other stuff in here. Nice. Let me see. What time is it now?
Right now we're at 6 minutes from the end of stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a inversion reinforcement ready. Give me up, make them all up, max capacity up, energy activators, yes, you can has. Yay. She comes with 2 R polarities. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I call them J's.
Yeah. Where is... Short sword, there we go. Yeah.
But yeah, you can also polarize your sub slot and get extra capacity from that.
Yeah.
Which is something I recommend doing.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Skill extension. What? Oh, skill extension is one of the ones I can have. What about? That's HP conversion, skill expansion, toxic resistance. Okay. Skill extension. Skill expansion. Matchlet. Matchlet. The dimension specialist. Oh. Boom. Energy collection.
Funnily enough, I don't have any energy collection on my Valby build. They don't normally have a problem with energy.
Yeah, I usually have a issue with that.
In fact, fun fact for you, I have the full Slayer set, and that actually increases skill cost.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good set to have. It's just the factor that it does increase skill cost quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Go with
None as root
that.
master, dimension master, specialist.
This.
Increased HP. Definitely gotta have increasing HP.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I have 11,000 health on my Valby.
nice.
Yeah, and 4,300 shields.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to show off my build to stream, so that's why there's the secrecy. Because I am going to be making a video eventually. I just don't know entirely when yet.
Mm-hmm. I also have other star polarities. I'm not sure which star polarity I should use. Because I know energy connection can fit there, but yeah. Cool. Okay, I can't fit that. I'm gonna take off supply of moisture for now.
While you're doing that, I'm going to try and make a couple rolls on a few weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Should I keep that one? I got fire rated, or firearm attack, which is pretty nice. I also have crit chance on it too. I really just need to go and farm weapons that I could just trash.
Yeah. Oh, there's skill power modifier.
Mm-hmm.
The skill power and skill power modifier. I actually want to see if I can find a skill power modifier thing so I can like maximize this, because there's skill power and a skill power modifier.
Alright, I'm going to be ending stream. Thank you all for coming. I'm sorry this stream hasn't exactly been planned. Yeah. The last couple streams have been very unplanned. Next week, I am hoping to actually put a schedule up. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, join my Discord. Link is in both the description as well as on Twitch. You can also pop it in with !Discord. But anyways, thank you all for coming. Bye for now.
Mhm.
I meant to end stream.